I need it. I'm telling y'all, lock it in.
I need a sports podcast. I need it now. I need it
Now.
Now.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to the I Need a Sports Podcast. Your host with the most, myself, Bryce, Chris, Cam. Swan will be joining us later, so looking forward to that. Gonna get a sneak peek into his newest segment that we weren't able to release last week. But we back to talk NFL Week 3, look into a little bit of NFL Week 4. And it was a rough weekend for two people on this pile with their teams. One of them thoroughly enjoyed them losing. The other did not thoroughly enjoy their team losing. We go past this to the one who didn't enjoy it at all. Cam, Texas got throttled 34-7 by Sam Darnold. O'Connell, Brian Flores, Vikings, man. Talked about him a little bit last week. It's like, oh no, it's Sam Darnold. I'm not giving respect. We know who Sam Darnold is, man, but O'Connell got the boys moving a little different. They got them moving a little
I
different.
told you believe in him, Cam. I told you believe in him.
Go ahead. The floor is yours, Cam. How you feeling, man?
Where do I even start?
Wait. Do we need a headphone users warning? You about to?
Maybe so. I'm gonna try to be calm, but
Nah, get loud.
uh,
Go crazy. Go stupid.
where do I even start? I've been saying for the past 2 weeks this offense has not looked good at all. Got lucky first two games versus the Colts and Bears. Colts incompetent quarterback and Anthony Richardson. If they had a quarterback that can make throws, we lose that game because offense can't do nothing. Bears game, everybody in the world was watching that game, so you could see offense couldn't do nothing. If they didn't have a rookie quarterback, the Bears would have won that game. And I mean, it's the same thing in week 3 versus the Vikings. Shout out to Brian Flores though for calling a heck of a football game with his defense, whatever. The boys was studying at our offensive line, sending all types of pressure. Honestly, they blitzed a lot, but they also was getting back. They was getting back there with sending only like 3 guys at a time, man. It was just so demoralizing to watch. So yeah, where do I start, man? It just wasn't enough. Offensive line, it's horrible, man. Shit is horrible. We're paying $188 million to our whole offensive line, and these guys just they can't protect CJ. Can't protect them. Can't. It's not only the offensive line. It's also Bobby Slowick. Also, he had our rookie tight end Cade Stover trying to block Jonathan Grenard. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, didn't he say something about that?
Like, yeah, if I was JG also, I would be like, yeah, y'all disrespecting me, and I would be glad to be a Viking also. Yes, that's disrespectful to have a not just a tight end, a rookie tight end at that, who's not even known for blocking. You got him in blocking a really good pass rusher.
Let it out, bro. This is a safe space.
So that's one thing. Offensive line, just like I said, horrible. Penalties killed us. The whole illegal formation thing. I mean, really just fucking seen it week fucking 1 with the fucking Chiefs. They was calling that shit non-fucking stop. So they trying to make an example that look, we're calling this year. Line up right. And these motherfuckers just don't line up right. So yeah, that's going on. And it's one guy I really want to single out on the offensive line, and Laramie Tunsil.
I was gonna say the highest paid one, huh?
if you're watching this, not watching this, I hope this gets back to you. I just want to first off by saying you're one of the greatest tackles in the game right now. You're probably top 2, top 3, pass blocking wise. But you are the worst pre-play offensive lineman I've ever seen in my whole entire 24 years of living, like ever. Absolutely horrible. I'm talking about like dog shit horrible. I'm talking about like what are you doing? False start after 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 false start with him. After the game, they asked him about like why you got so like why can't you why you getting all these penalties and stuff like that. His answer was like I know my name being dragged right now, so I'll take accountability for it. But that's on everybody. No, the fuck it's not. It's not on fucking everybody. This man been on the Texans since like 2016, 2017. I've been watching since this dude got to the Texans. If y'all had to fucking guess how many fucking false starts, just take an educated guess. If you had to guess how many false starts this dude has had from 2017 all the way to 2020 fucking, how many think he has?
Is it triple digits?
He missed a year.
Is it triple digits?
No, penalties only false starts. It's not triple digits. Only false starts.
I'm gonna go 73.
Damn, I was gonna go 50. 53.
Too high.
No, it's 40, and he missed the whole year.
Oh.
No, 40 is horrible.
No,
40 is like
horrible.
40 is like nobody is near 40, and he missed the whole year. He missed the whole year. What are you talking about? It's not on all of us. It's only you. You've been doing the same thing for years. You've been doing the same thing for years, and I'm fucking tired of it, bro. I'm tired of take accountability, bro.
I wish you would have went live, bro. I didn't know this.
It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And I'm sick and tired of it because if you go and look at contenders in the AFC, the NFC, they're not getting penalties like this. They're not getting dumb penalties like this. CJ can't even get some rhythm because you got guys like Wormy Tunsil on third and short. He's getting false start after false start after false start, and it puts us in the third and long each and every single time. Like you can't win football games like that, man. You just can't win football games like that. Offense was completely terrible. Bobby Slowick, I have no idea why on only third downs you're only doing 3 receiver sets, bro. We can have 3 amazing fucking receivers and you're subbing in and out Stephon Diggs and Tank Dell. Why are you, bro? Put all 3 of them out on the field, bro, and let them go to fucking work, bro. Like the shit should be simple. It should be fucking unstoppable. Offense was terrible. Defense was just as bad. Defense first 2 weeks was good, but they was fucking horrible. Sam Darnold, he just completely demolished us the whole time. For some reason, I don't know what we was doing with Justin Jefferson in the first half, but he could do anything he wanted in the first half. I'm talking about he was just wide open, and I'm like, what's the game plan, D'Amico? What was the game plan? Because it obviously wasn't no game plan. Like, why is our corners 5 yards, 7 yards off of Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, that's
easy pickings every single time for guys like him. At least get up. At least have your corners get up on him and put hands on him. If you put hands on him, the stats show when we was in man coverage with Justin Jefferson and we was jamming him, he did nothing. Like he would have had a bad game. But if you send it back, if you got your corners back, he's gonna eat, bro. He's gonna get open. It's Justin Jefferson. Like it doesn't matter who's on. It could be Darrelle Reeves. If Darrelle Reeves is 5 yards, 7 yards off of Justin Jefferson, he's gonna eat the whole game. So yeah, defense was just as bad as offense. And another thing, for these analysts out here that picked us, to be contenders and stuff like that, hold us to the same standards, bro. Hold us to the same fucking standards. I don't give a fuck if just one game. Stop fucking saying that it's one fucking game. Stop saying it's one fucking. Keep us to the same fucking standards as everybody else, bro. Keep us to the same standards, because if the Bills have a bad game, the Chiefs have a bad game, y'all on their ass. Y'all not saying it's only one, but no, keep us to the same standards. It's not just one game. This shit's been going on for too fucking long. I'm sick and tired of it, man. I'm sorry. I just had to get that little rant off, but this shit gotta change, because this is what they showed this past week. That is not no contending team. That is not no top AFC team. That's a shitty team, right? That's a 9-8 win team right there. And the offensive line, like I said, has to be better, because no contending offensive line is getting penalties back to back to back to back like that. So it was horrible week.
What about you, Chris? You want to touch on your Cowboys any, or we'll get to a little later? I know, but keep it slow.
Man, I love it, dude. I love it. I genuinely love it, bro. Did y'all know? Fun fact, I had no idea. Did y'all know that Dak Prescott and Derrick Henry has the same agent?
I did not know
that just makes it even worse. What the hell, dog?
They have the same exact agent, bro. I forgot to do name. They name dropped it on the radio earlier. I was just like, wow, that's crazy. Bro didn't even have to go ask for the phone number. He just had to ask Dak for it, because Dak got the phone number. Dak got Derrick Henry's phone number. You know. But shoot, no, I mean the prop cash, I knew it was gonna happen. You know, revenge game for Derrick. He said he sat by his phone for a whole summer waiting on the Cowboys to call him. He said he was going to walk down to the stadium because he only lived 10 minutes from it and knock on Jerry door. And, you know, Jerry was like, no Derrick's allowed, you know, his typical state, you know, his age. Y'all seen that video?
What video?
With Jerry Jones, Jamie Foxx?
Oh, yes. I know you're right.
Bro, everything is happening perfectly, bro. I'm telling you, we continue to have this losing season. Let Washington win the division. I wish Cam was here so I could say it in front of him. But let Washington win. Look, hey, I think I was on the episode. Cam was on the episode. Swan was on the episode too. I agree. I think Washington can very much. I know I think I said second, Eagles first. But at this point, it's the Eagles. It's the Eagles' division to lose, and it looks like they finna do it under the great guys of Sirianni. But man, I don't know why people had us possibly winning that game. I even said it in the group chat. It's the law of averages. What makes more sense? The Baltimore Ravens starting 0-3 or Dallas starting 1-2? What makes more sense? And then Baltimore, they got Buffalo and who else they got after Buffalo?
I think they got Cincy in a couple weeks too.
Okay, so there you go. Buffalo, Cincy. Those are two games they could possibly lose. There is no way in hell the Baltimore Ravens start the season 0.
Well, not even that. I tried to tell people. I mean, I should have made the bet, but I just left it alone. But Lamar is 20. He's now 21-1, but he was 20-1 versus the NFC. That game.
They said that on the broadcast.
Like if Bro can ever make it to the Super Bowl, it's probably not gonna be a game. Like they gonna wax whoever.
And then knowing we don't got no run defense, like this is the most runningest team in the league. It just was crazy to me that people was like, could we win a game? Absolutely. Could I win $1 million? Absolutely. Both very far fetched, and neither has happened. So I can't say I'm surprised. What I did enjoy though, I enjoyed the comeback because, oh my gosh, man, it was so nostalgic. It just reminded me of them good old days where I was just a young kid, innocent, watching the TV, watching Tony Romo, and we was already losing the game. And then second half, we start coming back, and I'm like, oh my God, we better do it. And then we don't. Oh man. I was on the game with Declan and JR. And I told him over the mic, I literally said, they showed like a cut of the crowd when it was 25-28. And I was like, man, look at them young fans, bro. They got no idea. This is what it's going to be like for the rest of your life. Bro, we not going to win this game.
Bro, as good as the comeback was, though, once again, on the biggest of stages, it shows how much of a dumbass Mike McCarthy is, bro. What? Y'all were down, what was it? It was 28-6, bro.
Yep.
Y'all scored the touchdown. Why in the hell are you going for two? because it's
Yeah.
28-12. If you just kick the
Yeah.
field goal, then you recover the onside kick.
And
You
and
kick
that
the
was
field goal there. Now you're literally down one possession where you're going for 2 to
see,
tie the game on the last
Exactly.
touchdown.
I hate when teams do because I think who just played last night? The Commanders and the Bengals. I think
Yeah,
then the Bengals at one point went for two and they
yeah,
didn't get it. I hate when teams do that when they go for two and what I would consider a possession too early. Like when there's a certain amount of
yeah. You
time on
don't
the
go for
clock,
2 until
you
you
don't
have to go for
until
2.
you have to, bro. Because then when you do that, now you put yourself. It's gonna be a two. If you don't get that 2 points, it's gonna be a two possession game, and there's not enough time for two possessions. But if you get that 1 point, it could possibly be a one possession game. I
I was
never understood that.
I was sitting there with my dad. Me and him were arguing. I was like, as soon as y'all scored and McCarthy said 2, I was like, why the hell is he doing that? And my dad was
Yeah.
like, they gotta go for 2. I'm like, they don't gotta go for
Or
2
they
yet,
don't
because if
have
you
to,
don't
bro.
get it, now you down 16 and you gotta go for two more times.
Yup.
Like
Which means you
it's
gotta have the ball two more times.
statistically
And it's not
speaking,
enough time for that,
and
bro.
statistically speaking, you probably only gonna get one of
One
those,
of
if
those.
not
Yup.
0 of them, and they got
Yup.
none of them. And now it's like, okay, now we gotta settle for a field goal again. And like, yeah, the defense was doing what they had to do, but you can't ask them to stop Lamar so many times
Yup.
down the stretch. And it was
I
like, just
I
done
never
it.
understood going for two. That's like the equivalent of like being down one in a basketball game and there's like 30 seconds left and you shoot the three.
Yeah,
Like if you got the cup, there's only 24 seconds in the possession. There's gonna be 3 seconds left. If you gotta shoot the three in that 3 seconds, then by all means die on that three. But you have a chance to go up one or get the foul and go to the free throw line and tie it up with 30 seconds left in the game and you shot the three. Or you shot the long two ball. Like get to the cup, get the foul. That's to me, that's what going for two is early. That's the equivalent.
yeah. This new
Oh,
age
but
analytics.
it don't matter to me because we finna come and I mean, hey, the Giants look good this weekend. So
Neighbors.
look, we may be able to come in fourth. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to the downfall. I'm hoping, Jerry, somebody said there's a bucket somewhere in Dallas and he needs to kick it. That was crazy to say. They said that on the radio. That was wild to me. But
Oh,
What do
given
you
that
mean by
recent
that?
video, huh?
What do you mean by that?
What?
kicking the bucket
Kicking the
means
bucket.
dying.
Yeah, I know, but like, why
Yeah.
do you say that?
No,
Like,
I said somebody else, bro. It wasn't me, bro.
Oh, somebody else. I thought
Yeah, I
Jerry
can't
said
say
that.
I
nah,
bet if you
nah.
were to take a poll of Cowboys fans walking out of that stadium, if they wanted Jerry dead, I bet it'd at least get 30% yes, if not
Oh yeah,
more.
for sure. And once Jerry Jones gonna be like 65% because there is a weird 35% that's where he's like the best person in the world. Like he's so kind.
He's so
And
good
that's
at
what he is.
business. Like, okay, Jerry, but you terrible at everything else.
He said nobody else can run this organization like me. When I found out today that Derrick Henry and Dak Prescott had the same agent, I was like, hell no.
Oh, just wait,
There's
wait till we
no
talk
way.
about it a little bit later. I got some more facts for you that's just gonna piss you off even more.
Oh, it ain't gonna piss me off. I'm hoping we go high in the draft because we know we're gonna lose this year and we get us another wide receiver because Dak and CD with no running game, that's crazy, bro.
Well, no, it's in relation to Derrick Henry and Jerry Jones though. That's what I'm talking about. Like
Oh,
it's some stuff he just we're gonna touch on it later. But as for me, it was another weekend, man. It's like, bro, at this point, I honestly enjoy getting on Twitter and watching grown men cry and all their tweets about how the league is rigging it for the Midwestern team that ain't nobody give a fuck about my whole life. And now that we got some Hall of Fame players and a Hall of Fame coach, now all of a sudden we're the league's money machine. The Cowboys still the league's money machine. If it was rigged, the Cowboys would win all the time. But
crazy, man.
it is what it is, man. Teams, we are their Super Bowl. Literally leading up to the game, it was Atlanta was talking about this is the biggest game we done played in Mercedes-Benz Superdome since it's opened up in 2017. Like, bro, this is a week 3 Sunday night football game. What do you mean this is the biggest game y'all played in 7 years at y'all's home stadium? And then get in the game. It was a missed DPI, y'all. There were a lot of other missed calls in the game that directly helped Atlanta. They didn't capitalize. And then, like we just talked about with McCarthy, Atlanta could have kicked the field goal. They're down 5. Their defense technically got to stop the next possession. Instead, they wanted to go for it, didn't get it, 4th and inches, you ran a sweep play. I don't know why
That was
they did that.
crazy. I think everybody in America had the same reaction at the same time when that ball got hyped.
Like
What?
if you're gonna find reasons to be upset that the Chiefs keep winning, be upset that people keep doing stupid shit. Don't quit blaming it on the refs. And then they get the ball back, but instead of having to just get in field goal position to win the game, now you got to go score a touchdown once again, and that wasn't gonna happen. So, hey man, it is what it is. Like I said, I just laugh, man.
You know, the Chiefs, y'all have turned into like that 2014, 2015 Steph Curry. That's what y'all are right now. Now y'all the 2018, 2017 Warriors, where it's like everybody hates you.
Oh,
And
Chris, I like that. I like
that's
that.
a good one, right?
No,
Look, and I told
keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for the louder.
I
like
told
that.
one of my coworkers, he was like, "Man, I hate Pat Mahomes." He was like, "I hate him," and I was like, I get where you coming from, because well, for one, he a Denver fan, so that that lines up. But for two, I get where he coming from because growing up, boy, I hated LeBron. I was diehard KD. No, I was diehard KD, bro. I died on the hill that at that time KD was the best player in the league. When LeBron was in Miami with the Heat, I was saying that. And I spent all these years hating LeBron. I never really got to I never really got to like appreciate his greatness in real time. Same with Steph. Especially when come on, bro. When KD was in OKC,
man, that
I never got to
performance
appreciate
almost
it.
brought me to tears. I was
Man,
like, finally, it's not against my rock.
That Olympics run, and then my realization for Bron is moved me to a point in my life where like I can't hate these guys for being great. I gotta appreciate it, because when it's all said and done, what am I gonna look back on? Nothing, because I ain't gonna remember nothing because I was hating the whole time. So that's how I feel about
my
home.
Old head, bro. I'm gonna be like these Michael Jordan old heads about
Oh
Mahomes.
my
Ain't
God.
nobody
It's gonna be quarterbacks throwing 7,000 yards a season, and Bryce Smith gonna die on the hill, bro.
I know what I see.
That's how I am with like Steph and Brady. Like y'all know how I hate Brady. Like I
hated Brady, but now being on the side, and of course it's easier since I'm on the side of the villain.
You can, yeah.
I see what it was like to be a Patriot fan this year. Because like, yeah, you deserve to be hated, because I got into argument with a dude on Twitter. Like, he was arguing about the refs always cheating for the Chiefs, and I was like, someone brought up the defensive pass interference that was missed last year on MVS when we played Green Bay. Blatant as hell. Didn't get called. Everybody was cheering. Oh, the Chiefs deserve this. Then he was like, man, that's just one penalty. Y'all can't bring up another. And then someone brought up the hands to the face this weekend, where Chris Jones got hands to the face, couldn't see, wrapped up Kirk Cousins after he threw the ball and just literally laid him down. Got a defensive or roughing the passer. Extended their drive where they ended up scoring a touchdown. And he was like, oh, well, hands to the face happens all the time on the line. It don't matter if it don't get called. So I was like, last week, literally, 4th and 6 before the defensive pass interference versus Cincy, we got hands to the face after like a 40-yard completion to Kelsey. No one said a word. And he's like, man, the refs just cheat for the Chiefs, man. Plain and simple. I'm like, dog, if you want to go through every game with the fine-tooth comb, we could literally say the refs determine the game at this point in time for every single NFL game. The only reason it's highlighted now is because the Chiefs literally play in every primetime slot. We don't even play it during 12 o'clock games this year. It's either the 3:25 primetime, night game, Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday. It's one of them every single week. So every single week, everybody is tuned into the Chiefs. And you keep watching us win. Yes, you're going to grow hate for us. Because it's like, why do they keep winning? I hate it because people hate seeing other people do good. And as the villain, I fucking love
you. You either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain.
I lived long enough to see us become the villain, bro.
Yeah.
And it is amazing, bro. It is hilarious to watch in real time, dog.
I think as a viewer with no dog in the fight, it would have been cool to see ATL win that game just because, like, an upset.
I thought they were gonna win, honestly. The way they were
that last play call was stupid.
It was stupid. Horrible. They
ran that play already.
Shout out to Leo Chenal. I told y'all in one of the first episodes for the season, I was like, we lost Willie Gay. People like, oh, the defense lost a piece. I'm like, Leo Chenal is like one of the most amazing run stopping linebackers. He can play 3 tech. He can play the mic. He can play outside. dude benches like 600 pounds, I think, or something crazy. He literally moved 2 linemen out the way to clear the lane for Bolton. Goes and gets Bijan for the tackle. Game over, just like that. It's just a
And
little thing
and
like,
you gonna have to fight another fight next week too, because y'all got the Chargers
oh
and
yeah, I'm already
Herbert is
prepared.
out. The
And
was it
just for that, the game will end 17-16. Chiefs win on a walk-off field goal. Just because we don't like to make anything easy, bro. That's just the point we're at. We're going to get everybody's best shot. I'm sure John Harbaugh going to run the ball about 45 damn times.
Oh yeah.
No matter if they're losing or not. And it's going to be a close game all the way through and through.
I
And
think
your
Joe
boy
Oak
will
can be out
your
too,
boy
though.
will be there in person. So we got a vlog coming next week for the podcast. And then we might got another vlog coming in a couple weeks too, because Cam going to take me to the Texans game.
That's gonna be lit.
but yeah, man, let's recap these picks real quick, man. The boys, we had another positive week. It wasn't, as great. We went 6-5, but it was a positive week nonetheless. Last week, Cam and Chris swept. This week, I swept. Swan got 2 wins where he was 1-2 last week, and then Chris and Cam kind of got bit in the leg. The Saints Eagles game was horrific from both sides.
You can't even recognize the Saints last. What was that?
That's why I was a little hesitant, because we seen Derek Carr have heaters before for some weeks, and then he turned into Derek Carr, man. That's why
I kind of felt stupid when the game was on, because I know when I placed the bet on the pod, I was like, the Saints will have to show me again. Give me the over. With that statement, I should have said, give me the under. I was watching the game like, why did I say that? But
And then they should have won and covered the 2.5 for Cam, and then they let Dallas Goedert catch like a 60-yard pass.
Bro, he went
on a crossing route, a 5-yard crossing route.
Yeah, like a 2018, 2019 Goddard game.
Like, it was crazy. And then my favorite pick of the week, yeah, man, like Cam hinted at it in his rant. Brian Flores got Minnesota running the most exotic defenses ever, where you can't get no pre-snap read. I didn't think it was going to be the game it was. I thought it was going to be like a 17-21 game. So that's why I took the Texans under, but
straight fucking slaughtered.
But once the first half was over, I was like, "Oh, this one solid. Like, there's no way this is not hitting." That defense was hitting.
Once DJ wasn't catching a groove.
No, like, okay. Once he got a couple passes in, and he actually had one really great drive, and then the following drive, I believe they came back. The Vikings came back and got like a field goal, and then we got the ball back, and he had another good drive, and it was like 3rd and short, and then it was like 3. It was a false start on Tunsil. There was a false start on the center, Juice Scruggs. They did some like little head nod he did or whatever.
Yeah, where he like came up real quick.
Yeah, and then it was like another false start on like Titus Howard or somebody like that. And then next thing you know, it's like 3rd and fucking 24, bro. And it's like he just couldn't find the rhythm the whole game. He honestly he played poorly too, but he has some passes to where like, okay, CJ, I know you kind of antsy in the pocket right now because you kind of don't trust the offensive line right now, but just take the just take the check downs. And usually he take the check downs, but he was just trying to look for big plays the whole game, man. Just didn't work out.
It was. But yeah, man, if y'all been, telling our picks from week 2 and week 3 for the official ones, if you bet $100 on every single pick we've given y'all, and we give y'all 12 picks a week, 3 each, you would have $720 right now. I'm just saying.
You be up.
I'm just saying, you be up. So you can either follow and listen a little bit, or you can just keep missing out on money. If you want to be a little better, if you bet $10 on every pick, you'd have $72. That's like a week and a half worth of lunch if you play it right. You got the fun $1.99 menu at Sonic, the $1, $2, $3 value menu at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can play right. And if you want to be a penny pincher for real, $1 you be up $7, and then you could go get you a decent meal at Wendy's or something. So I'm just saying, man, boys are bringing y'all these picks, giving y'all these free money. So I need to tap in and stop not listening to us. We trying to help y'all out. We all about the people. We all about the people. I think the cat done got Chris. He done.
No, it's a moth on the wall, and the dog is jumping on the wall to try and catch it.
Oh man.
All right, I'm coming back.
I was gonna say, do we need to go to a commercial break?
No, she was just jumping on the wall. I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? I went in there, some moth like all the way on the ceiling. Like, you not finna get that.
Yeah. But that's enough of the week 3 recap. Let's get into some of the biggest storylines from week 3, man. And first off, man, I gotta do a little victory lap a bit. And hey Lee, if you watching this, man, shh. It's scary hours in Cincy, dog. It's scary hours. Y'all know in the history of the NFL, only 6 teams have started 0-3 in a season and made the playoffs.
I think my Cowboys one of them.
True, probably. And
No,
it's
I
of
could be
course
wrong.
they got the
Oh, the
the
Texans
7th.
is one of them.
Yeah, they got the 7th playoff seed now, so it's a little bit easier. And I still think Bengals will be in contention because the AFC, like, there's a lot of teams that don't look good right now, so they still can be there if they just can string some wins together. But they literally gonna have to start now, and they on an uphill battle because 2 of the freebies they were supposed to get. You can't lose to the Patriots. You can't lose to the Commanders. The Chiefs, okay, but the Patriots and the Commanders at home at that.
Yeah,
So
that's
now you're
crazy.
gonna have to win games on the road. And like we said, the AFC North, they gonna kill each other. You're not going undefeated in the AFC North. So you're already like behind the 8 ball for real. The Ravens were able to pick up a win this week, which was huge. It might be time to hit the panic button, Cincy, man. The only thing that's saving them, they got the last place schedule because Burrow got hurt last year and they fell off. So their schedule was weak as hell. But they still not winning.
Yeah,
It's like I said, we are everybody's Super Bowl. Week 2, everybody was coming out the game. Man, Bengals got robbed. The Bengals are back. Like, and they getting T-back this week. Oh yeah, Burrow is here. It's time. Like, since he's gonna be there. Dud. You let a rookie quarterback go 21 for 23. Jaden Daniels had as many touchdowns as he had incompletions. That's passing
crazy.
touchdown because he also had a rushing touchdown. So he had more total touchdowns than he did incompletions. They did not punt the ball one time. Lou Anarumo, do you just spend all your time in the offseason game planning and scheming for Patrick Mahomes? Because damn, why you got to go that hard for us and you can't go that hard for the Patriots and the damn Commanders? So, and this is my last part, and I'll pass it to y'all. Shut up. Cincy players, Taylor Britt, Cam Taylor Britt, shut up. Why the hell do you talk every week? You like put the target on your back. Jamar Chase, shut the hell up. Yeah, of course we the team in the AFC to beat. We know that. We got to act like that. No, right now y'all the team that everybody beats in the AFC. Cam Taylor Britt, it's a college offense with Cliff. I'm not saying that's not a true statement because y'all know how I feel about Cliff. But if you go say that you can't get towards deep in this college offense, this vanilla offense that's easy for Jaden Daniels, it's like, bro, they talk as if they were the Chiefs, if they were the dynasty. And they have nothing to show for it besides what is now looking like a fluke-ass Cinderella run in 2021. You can't just keep going back to back. Well, we made the Super Bowl and you lost. Well, we made the AFC Championship game and you lost. Well, Burrow got hurt last year. You still lost. Burrow's healthy this year, but it's the refs. It's the command. It don't matter. You can't make excuses no more, bro. Put up or shut up. It's that simple. Winners win. And right now, y'all ain't winning. And y'all been talking for a long time like y'all was some winners. And I told y'all, I called it last year. Burrow got hurt. So I'll give y'all, take that one with a grain of salt. Y'all get an excuse. This year, I told you, I don't care if Burrow's healthy. This team is not good. The vibes around it were not good. Y'all have a cheap-ass owner that don't pay nobody. You didn't pay Jesse Bates, who now has the most interceptions at the safety position since going over to Atlanta. You didn't pay DJ Reader. Let him go. Oh, well, we paid Burrow. We didn't pay those guys. We going to pay T. Higgins this offseason. Nope, T. Higgins, we not paying you. We going to let you walk for nothing. Well, we're not paying T. Higgins because we want to pay Jamar Chase. No, we don't pay Jamar Chase. So who are you paying? Because now you just got frustrated players all across the board, and you're not winning on top of that. Zach Taylor's gone. He should have been gone last year. I tried to tell people, but no, y'all. This the other thing I hate too. Like their fans will sit up there and talk all this talk, knowing they got a terrible coach, knowing they got a broke ass owner. But it's all leading up to see, oh no, we Super Bowl contenders for real. We the best team. We the team to beat in the AFC. The Chiefs still got to see us. Now when shit hits the fan, it's like, no, it's the owner's fault. It's the coach's fault. No, you knew that before the season started. But you didn't want to acknowledge it. You wanted to keep puffing your chest out. Oh, we the top dog. And now, lo and behold, you're not the top dog. Now the excuses come. What are excuses, man? Tools for the incompetent and no, I'm playing. But yeah, man, how y'all feeling about Cincy? Is it time to hit that panic button?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Like you said, you dropped some of the easiest games, Patriots and Commanders. That's unacceptable. That's just completely unacceptable. You're supposed to be a contender in the AFC, and yeah, you just don't lose those 2 games. Those, like you said, those 2 easiest games on your what should be easiest games on your schedule, or whatever. I mean, this game, Joe Burrow didn't look bad. He looked okay. It was really the defense. The defense got carved up left and right. If it's a college offensive scheme, goddamn, it was a good one last night, boy. It was a real good one last night. Yeah. But I know Terry McLaurin happy. He finally got a competent QB
Man,
that can beat.
That shit pissed me off, dog. I bet Terry McLaurin the first 2 weeks, all in. Nothing. Making me look dumb. The 1 week I don't bet him, of course, that's when he goes off. And if I bet him again this week, he gonna have a dud game again. I'm already knowing. So I'm not gonna do it. What about you, Chris? How you feel about Cincinnati, man?
I don't want to put the panic button on them yet. I just looked at their schedule just to be sure.
It's
And
a pancake schedule.
it's a pancake schedule, and just like not even thinking hard, just kind of feel and what I think they could be. There's like 11 games on here that they should or could win. So I don't want to panic on them yet. The next game is against Carolina. It's in Carolina. I know Andy just came off a heater, but I don't want to believe that it's gonna be what we see from Andy like forever, let alone 2 weeks in a row. I think they win next week. I think they
don't they got y'all in one of the next 3 games on a Monday night? Or is that later?
Yeah, later. They play Carolina in Carolina, then they play Baltimore in Cincy. And you would think that that's a dub, but
Lamar
it's
4-1 versus Burrow.
Yeah, and it's at home. That's their next home game after Carolina, and they ain't won at home. But then they got the Giants, and they got shitty Cleveland. They got Philly, and I feel like they should be able to get a dub against Philly, because I don't think that the Eagles are actually playing well. Then they got Vegas. They got Baltimore again, but in Baltimore. I think that's a L. They got the Chargers in LA. I think that's a dub. I think they split with Pittsburgh, Cleveland again, Tennessee. They got us.
That's the problem too. What you got to think of too, because like I wasn't a believer, but it's looking like it's not even like he's just playing amazing, but he's doing what he needs to do. The Steelers are 3-0.
Yeah, no. I'm not denying the Steelers.
Well, no, I'm not saying as far as them going to head. I'm saying if the Steelers keep winning, which Mike Tomlin teams do, you already find an uphill battle, and you probably split with them. You probably split with the Ravens, if not getting beat by the Ravens. And then for whatever reason, they're not good versus Cleveland. So if they're battling and they can't win division games, they're not gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's fair. That's what I'm saying. I see 11 games that the Bengals that everybody thinks are the Bengals should win. So I don't want to panic yet. But I will say, whether they win or lose this weekend coming up, they're gonna have to win in a very aggressive fashion. Like they need to blow the shit out of Carolina in Carolina. Like
If they
that, I think it says a lot. If it's a close game, win or lose, if it's a close game, they're done, bro. They're so fried turkey. It's crazy.
if they got a legitimate shot at making the playoffs for real, they got to win the next 4 to be 4-3 before heading into that game versus Philly. If they want a
I,
real shot, if
mm,
they lose one of
oh.
these games, it's gonna spiral out of control. I think it's
And that's the
already
thing. They
spiraling.
should be able to. I feel like they should be able to do that. Baltimore clearly is going to be the hardest game, but they should be able to do that.
They should, but I mean, it's
They
been a
should.
problem every week. Week 1,
Right.
defense played decent. The offense was garbage.
Right.
Week 2,
Week 2, they was both
they should have
sides.
beat us, but they should have. Jamar
And week
Chase wanted to
3,
throw a fit.
week
And
3
then week
defense
3,
ass.
defense couldn't get a stop. So
Yeah.
week 4, I don't know what the tell will be, but
Hey, we can talk about how shitty the Bengals is, but I do just want to take a moment to reflect on how well Jaden Daniels played last night. Like
oh yeah,
that was so impressive, bro. When they showed the POV with the camera above the line, so you could see downfield, like he sees it. Watching him go through his reads, he was comfortable. He would get out the pocket when he has to. Like for a rookie quarterback, that was really good. I think he played out the pocket a little bit more than like a great quarterback would. But for a rookie quarterback against what we would consider a tough Bengals team at home, that was crazy impressive. I'm so impressed.
it's just telling the fans go home. Her first primetime game on the road, and you telling the fans go home. Shoot.
I'm so impressed, man. I think they got him one. I'm so excited for that Commanders team.
I had to tell him, man. I was like, hey, bro.
I agree, bro. I was there with you, bro. I agree.
Jaden Daniels, man.
I didn't think he was gonna be like that, though. I didn't think he was gonna be like that.
Yeah.
That boy nice and Cali boys, man. They grew up with CJ.
Yeah.
And they finally got Terry involved, man. They
Thank God, Cliff. Like it only took you 3 weeks to
3
realize that's the best wide receiver on your team, man. But shoot, in the duel of LSU Heisman winning quarterbacks, Jaden up. He got the dub.
he got the
He got the bragging rights right now. So I mean, and it's not even to say Joe Burrow played an amazing game yesterday. It was that game was literally on the defense. They did not get a single stop. The Washington scored on every single possession. That's a problem.
Who
So,
Washington got this week?
The Cardinals.
That's
Cliff versus his old team, man.
That's gonna be a good game. It may be a good game. I don't know. I feel like the
we-
Cardinals blow them out, or it's a good game.
We're gonna talk about that one later. We're gonna talk about that
Oh,
one later.
okay.
Well, we're gonna get into a little commercial break, and when we back, we gotta discuss the September champs, man. Because here we go again. Here we go again. You already know who I'm talking about, but we'll talk about it on the end of this break, man.
You're watching the I Need It Sports Podcast Show, your go-to spot for everything NFL. Going live on Sunday evenings and recording episodes every Tuesday night so you can catch the latest game breakdowns and hot takes leading into the upcoming NFL week. Missed the action? No worries. Check out segment clips on Wednesday through our YouTube and TikTok and catch the full episodes dropping every Thursday morning on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts at INISPod. Follow us and stay in the game all week long. I need it.
I need it.
And we are back to discuss the 3-time reigning September champs, man. We do this shit every year, bro. Like, yes, props to the Bills. They whoop everybody's ass in September, dog. Why can't we just not give them their props with some sense? Why every year gotta be, yep, Josh Allen is the MVP. He's the best quarterback. The Bills are the best team. Because tell me, just take this walk with me, y'all. I'm perfectly fine. If that's the stance people want to take it. Bills are the best team. Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league, best player in the league. They're going to be Super Bowl champs. If that's how people truly feel, when it comes to the playoffs and when the Chiefs beat them again or Josh Allen loses to a team again, don't have an excuse. Because it can't be every year they're the best team, he's the best player, but then it comes to the playoffs and it's like, well, this happened and that happened. and such let him down. Like, no, we know how this goes. You win, you get the bragging rights. We got a back-to-back Super Bowl champion. Yes, it hasn't been ugly. We get everybody's best shot. The fact we still winning and it's this ugly, that's a testament to how much better we are than everybody. But year in, year out, media loves Josh Allen for whatever reason since that 2021 divisional game versus us. They feel like he somehow got slighted rather than just giving the Chiefs props and Mahomes props for getting us into field goal position with 13 seconds left. And now every year we got to do this same thing over and over, and it's like deja vu. Oh, Bills blowing teams out in September. Josh Allen, he's going to win MVP. Bills are definitely headed to the Super Bowl. And then by the end of the season, it'll be some type of excuse. Well, this player was out, and they didn't make this defensive adjustment, and McDermott did this, or this receiver didn't catch that. It's like clockwork, man. Like, yes, I'll give the Bills the props. They are the second best team in the NFL right now. Josh Allen is the front runner for MVP the first 3 weeks of the season. Saying all that does not make the Bills a better team than the Chiefs. That does not make Josh Allen a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. And now his fans love doing this shit where they try to cherry pick stats. They'll like pick an arbitrary. You're like, well, from the beginning of 2022, Josh Allen has this much more stats than Patrick Mahomes. Like, dog, they started playing at the same damn time. Why not just look at their career at the whole scope of it? Why we got to cherry pick numbers? Because if you want to cherry pick from 2022, Patrick Mahomes has 1 MVP, 2 All-Pros, 2 Super Bowls within that time frame. Josh Allen has more overall touchdowns. Ooh, congrats. He's got a lesser passer rating. He's got more turnovers. That matters when it comes to winning and losing football games. He's got 3 losses, or 2 in that time frame, 2 playoff losses to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. In those same years that they were saying, oh, the Bills are better, Josh Allen is better. When we came up in 2018 and Mahomes had 50 touchdowns, 5,000 yards, but we lost to Brady, it was, yeah, pipe down, y'all lost. You're not the best. Brady is the top dog. Mahomes had, just arguably one of the top 3 quarterback seasons of all time, but you lost. So you don't get bragging rights. Until the Bills prove it, y'all don't get bragging rights. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's just how it goes. But for whatever reason, media wants to move the goalpost constantly for Josh Allen because that's their little fanboy, lover boy, whatever you want to call him, poster child. And I'm like, bro, every year for the last 3 years, September champs, raise the banner. Is this going to matter at the end of the season? Time will tell. But if the past is any teller of the future, the shit not going to matter, bro. But like I said, if this is the stance you want to take, don't switch up when it comes to the end of the season if they don't win it all. That's all I'm asking for, some consistency. Because I'll sit here and say, I believe the Chiefs finna 3-peat. I believe the Chiefs the best team. If we fail to do that, I'll eat crow. I'll come say my apologies on the podcast. But until that happens, I'm not trying to hear this shit, man. Mahomes deserves to be in a tier of his own. Allen is making a great claim to the throne of number 2 by himself right now. Cool. He can have it. That's it. Stop getting outside of yourselves. Because I know, say they do win the Super Bowl or he does get MVP, then people really will leapfrog like, oh, he's better than Mahomes. Like, okay. Because Mahomes doesn't have 2 MVPs. Because he doesn't have 3 Super Bowl MVPs. Because he doesn't have all the playoff comebacks in the world, the most comebacks down by double digits in Super Bowl history and just playoff history as a starting quarterback. He doesn't do that. Like, come on, dog. Bills fans are infuriating. This is why we can never get along, because y'all just always want to go to the extreme. Like, I have no problem saying Josh Allen is 2 right now. I have no problem saying the Bills are 2 right now. Y'all just want the title of best without even earning it. How the fuck does that work? Come on.
Yeah. No, I agree. I will say though, they are looking really, really good. I ain't gonna lie. The past,
they do this every year. They look really good.
Nah, they look like, I don't know. They look really good this year. Like
last year.
Just say it, Cam. Just say it.
Say what?
Say what you really want to say.
No, they're
just say it.
No, they're number 2. Chiefs
They're
number 1.
They're no, they're number 2.
Which one we say?
Are you trying to have them say they're better than his team or something?
The Chiefs, the Bills are the number 2 team in the league right now for sure.
For sure.
But the number 1 team is the Minnesota Vikings.
Get the
Y'all look.
I ain't gonna lie, they do look
Now
good.
look,
They
now
look
look,
great.
now
They
look.
look
Now
great.
hold on, wait. Let me clarify why I'm saying this because I don't want it. Kind of go back into my argument last year with the Ravens and the Chiefs. Who has better players? Absolutely, Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, number 1 QB in the league right now. Even on his shittiest day, he is the best QB in the league. It's insane. Travis Kelce, obviously, we know what he about. Andy Reid, that whole offense, the whole defense, we know what they about. But they have not looked like what we are used to. So I'm not gonna say that they're the best team in the league right now. Or
okay.
no. I know. Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
And I want to make sure I'm clarifying because it may be a different argument. Like when it comes to winning, we know who wins. We know who has won, right? We know who's back to back. But in regard to the best team in the league right now, from my eyes, is Minnesota, bro. They have no hold.
I
They
get
have
what you're saying.
no hold.
Like the
But
past two
okay,
games.
And I'll put Buffalo at 3, but damn, it is very close 3.
No. If we talking about like past 3 games, it's for sure. Vikings, Bills, then Chiefs.
And this
like
this
way,
doesn't
like where they
reflect
beating
that
teams.
I'm not saying that the Vikings and the Bills, and and I got to be fair too. I'm not gonna say the Chiefs. I'm not saying none of these teams is gonna make the Super Bowl because we don't know. But as of September 24th, 2024, the best team in the league in my eyes is the Minnesota Vikings.
Now,
I
okay,
think
hold on. Let me ask a question for both y'all in saying that because I'm not mad you are saying it. It's the same argument people are making, but this one I'm saying like you can say they're the hottest team, but I just stay away from the best word because if you saying they're the best team, September 24th, 2024, say September 25th, 2024. It's a Super Bowl or a playoff atmosphere, and you got the Chiefs versus the Vikings or the Bills,
that's
and
not what
your
we're saying,
life
though.
is on the line.
Nah, that's not. That's
Who are
yeah,
you?
that,
Who
that's
you
that,
picking?
that was
That's
that's why
two different
that's why I
things.
was saying I may be making a whole different argument. That's why I wanted to clarify.
But that's why I'm saying like they're still the best team. Not the
They're
hottest team. They don't look the best, but they're
nah.
still the best team.
Bryce, you know what? I've never agreed that the Chiefs are a better team than other teams. I've always said that they have game changers better than other teams, and that's what really matters.
Well, I mean,
I've always said that. Like,
however we do it.
you can't. You can't paint my picture. It ain't no however. There's 2 different conversations, and I think it's very valuable. Like,
That's
I'm
what.
trying to think of
That's what I'm
another
saying.
example.
It's getting like to the point where we're like the Patriots in their dynasty. We're like the Warriors, where it's like it's a little, repetitive. It's a little boring at this point because we're winning. People don't like the way we win. We might drop a game here or there, and it's like there's gonna be a team that's gonna be really good in the regular season. They're gonna be, the best team. But everybody knows at the end of the day, like in 2017, once the Warriors had KD, it was like, no, they didn't win 73 games again. But it's like, okay, we know when it comes to the playoffs and a 7-game series, nobody's gonna be able to beat them.
I'm not arguing that. I literally said we know who winning. We know who
So
back
does
to
that
back.
not qualify you as the best team when you know in your heart of heart when
Not
everything matters?
I would say I think it qualifies you as the defending champs. Honestly, I feel like that's a better title to have than the best team because to your point, just because you're the best team don't mean you're finna win nothing. It just means that you're the best team. But at the same time, I want to compare it because I think I love comparing. Like, for example, I'll put my money on the Yankees to win the World Series this year. Even though the Dodgers got Shohei and Mookie Betts back to back in the lineup. That's crazy. But I feel like
the way to choke.
that's all. I feel like the Yankees have the better overall team. Same argument with last year with the Ravens. I felt like on both sides of the ball, they have more players that are good than what KC had on both sides of the ball. Because like I feel like y'all got like 3 or 4 great players on, and that's a stretch with defense. But I mean, that's a whole different conversation. But at least at the time last year, y'all had Snead, Duffy, Jones. That was y'all's defense in a casual fan's eyes. And then y'all's offense was Checo, Kelsey, Travis, or Kelsey, Travis, and Pat. Whereas with the Ravens, bro, they had a whole, but it's good players. That good players don't win. Great players do. So I don't want to. I'm not gonna argue with you that the best team got to have winners on it. We know who win at the end of the day. But as of today, the Vikings got the best team, back and forth, front and back, however you want to say it, through and through. They just look really good.
I'm gonna say who's been playing the best for the past 3 weeks.
That's a good way to word it.
Yeah.
But if someone come in and rob me right now and said,
to your head.
guns to my head, these three teams, who would you pick to win? I'm saying the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, come on, you're taking the Chiefs. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
That's literally just my argument. Like how Cam just worded is good. They're playing the best right now.
Yeah.
But of course it's for clicks too. But all these talk shows in the morning now are like, oh my God, the Bills are the best team ever. They're headed to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen is 1A. Patrick Mahomes is 1B.
They're playing better. They're playing better.
Like,
they're playing better. That's why I don't really care for the Josh Allen argument. That's why I'm picking the Vikings. Because Josh Allen is the Cowboys over again.
Since 2022, the year after they lost that division to us with the 13 seconds, that first game of the season, they played the Rams, who were the defending champs, went into LA, waxed them. Last year, I think they beat the Commanders like 40-7, waxed them. I forget who else I'm thinking of. They wax teams like they hang 40 balls on everybody in the month of September. Like rinse and repeat. They whoop everybody's ass. And then middle of the year comes, Josh Allen slumps, his roller coaster comes back. Now I think Joe Brady is a great OC and he's kind of mitigated a lot of that. I don't think we're going to see it as much this year. But at the end of the day, they still have not been able to get over the hump. So, while yes, they might be playing the best, I just have a problem when people just say they flat out the best because it's like, dog, like every single sport, no matter the sport, to be able to be, called the best, we always say that team or that player has to earn it. We've been to 4 Super Bowls in 5 years and won 3 of them, including a back-to-back. We've just earned, as bad as we play, as long as we win, and even when we lose, we still earn the right to be, like you said, defending champs, best team. Because when it comes down, pushing stuff, when it's playoffs, life on the line, you know what you're getting from us. Because like you said, we're not playing good. Last year, we weren't playing good either. But like I said, when we came into the playoff episode, I was like, y'all, I know I sound crazy, and I know I sound biased. I'm a homer, but I'm telling you, when the playoffs kick in, this team locks into a different mode. And it's almost like we literally not cruise, but we almost got to be on cruise control through the regular season because it's like we need to stay healthy. We don't need to release everything we got in our arsenal. But it's like teams, like I said, it's when we play them, it's their Super Bowl. They all out. It's all or nothing. We going for it on 4th and 2. We going for it on 4th and 1. In the red zone, we not kicking no field goal. We going for that. With us, it's like, okay, damn, we just had a 15-play drive. Did some stupid shit in the red zone. Bucker, get out here, kick this field goal. Damn, 4th and 1 on our own 40.
Football.
We can hand it off to Pacheco. We can hand it off to Carstill. We can put the ball in Mahomes' hand and probably get it. Come punt. Let's play defense. You know what? Defense out there, we just got a stupid penalty to extend the drive, but we'll tighten up in the 4th quarter when we need to. It's literally like not trying to say, because at the end of the day, these all grown men in a professionally played sport, the best players in the world in the NFL.
Yeah.
But it's almost like we, in a sense, we playing with our food, dog. Like we just playing with our food. Do I like it as a Chiefs fan? No, I hate it because it's like, why every game do we got to do this? But at the same time, we are getting everybody's best shot. Like we just see perfect examples. The Bengals played all out versus us on defense last week. This week, they could not get a stop versus a rookie quarterback. Atlanta, this was their Super Bowl. I'm willing to bet they lose this week. I don't even know who they play, but I bet they have a letdown just because they exerted all this energy and focus on us this past weekend. And it's a short week, technically, because they played the Sunday night matchup. So, That's all I'm saying. And
I,
Look,
I, I, uh-huh.
well,
I was
look, I'm just because I was thinking about it at work earlier, because they was talking about it on the radio about Josh Allen. I will say, so for people that watch football, you know that if the Chiefs last season, this season, if they were playing like how we know the Chiefs can play, dog, it'd be no conversation. But I will say you got somebody that's just never really watched football and they watching every single game every week now for this season, they're going to think that the Bills or the Vikings are the best team in the league. So that's kind of my argument. I don't want to. I'm not trying to like. I don't want. I'm not denying the past. I'm not denying them just winning the chip last year and winning it before. Just in present time, the best teams to a naked eye would be the Vikings and or the Bills. And that's if you have no knowledge of what the Chiefs can be and what they have been. Also, off script, the score to the Aces Seattle game is 45-38. Seattle has 38 points as a team. Kelsey Plum, Asia Wilson, and Chelsea Gray have 40 points just between the three of them.
That's
hey,
crazy.
Yeah,
Chelsea
that's
Gray, the league, unlucky. She back healthy now. It's over. Like if she was looking like how she used to look early in the season, coming back from her injury, I thought New York was taking it for sure.
I did
But if
too.
she's hooping like this and she's back in her Chelsea Gray back for real, it's a three-peat.
Well, well, the Aces probably finna win tonight, and if they do, they're gonna play New York the next round.
Oh, they get him in the second round.
Yeah, they get them in the
Oh,
second round. Yeah,
see, that's even tough for New York because you had this great season and you might have to get bounced second round because you playing the two-time defending back to back. That's crazy.
I will say, get back on subject.
yeah.
I,
Sorry, I just needed to put that in there.
I will say though, I do agree. Y'all do play with y'all food a lot. But also I would say teams kind of when it's time, for them to like make like say if it's like say if y'all like up by like three or like by a touchdown or something or like even if like the other team can like put y'all like in a like put a dagger in y'all whatever they do like stupid stuff. It's like be like why would you why would you do that
It's the
like
fear of playing
like
the champs. Like you feel the
yeah that's
pressure. You feel
yeah
like you got
the
to do
pressure
more
gets to
than you
them.
Yeah,
capable
it'd
of
be some
Which
dumb.
in
you
order to
which you
beat us.
really don't like. It's like, bro, just play football. Like you've
Just
been
play
doing this.
football. That's what the
Like
Chiefs do. They play
yeah,
football.
like just do the simple stuff that you have to do. It's like you almost obviously you don't treat them like as a as just like a regular team, but you have to like have that mindset like this is just like another team. Like you have to like just do the simple things that you know take the check down. Like don't look for the big play. Don't call like a stupid play like the sweep that the Falcons did on that fourth down or whatever, or that last possession play that they had or whatever. Like just make the right call, the perfect call, whatever. And these teams be nutting up, man. They be nutting up.
That's what comes with the
F the
territory.
Chiefs. I'm a Chiefs hater. Nah,
Hey,
I got no dog in the fight, bro. I'm just hoping my Cowboys keep losing.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, we're gonna move on to the next topic, and we kind of hinted at some of these games a little bit already, but this week is kind of interesting. It's a lot of matchups that could be considered revenge week. Uh, Andy Dalton versus Cincy. Obviously, he came in last week for Carolina. Um, I don't think Bryce Young is getting his job back. And it sucks because it's like he's done so dirty. He's had like what 4 separate or 5 separate coaches on offense through 2 seasons for rookie to now second year, like learning all those different offenses and what you got to do.
Yeah,
He's not gonna get it, and you got
I
a
need to watch.
14-year vet in Andy Dalton who played in the AFC North coming up. Of
Hope he's a
course, he's gonna come in and be able to do good. But he balled out, so he's gonna be starting again this week, playing up against his whole Bengals team. You got Cliff Kingsbury versus the Cardinals coming off his best week because the first 2 weeks he looked like straight, garbage with his play calling. But now, they're coming off a high. I don't know if it's gonna be too much of a high coming off that win because they actually haven't punted in 2 weeks. Giants, they just kicked all field goals. This week they scored touchdowns for real, but they haven't punted in 2 weeks, which is crazy. Jaden Daniels done that in 2 games in his first 3 starts. Mahomes, Brady, Breeze, Peyton Manning combined have done it twice in their whole careers. That's 1,094 games compared to 3 for Jaden Daniels of not punting the football. And then you got the Jets and Nathaniel Hackett versus Denver. Of course, you know, Sean Payton came out and said what he said a couple years ago when he finally he took over that job and, you know, was saying how bad of a job Hackett did. And you got Aaron Jones versus his Packers. And, you know, like we just said, Minnesota looks arguably like the best team in the league right now, the way they're playing on both sides of the ball. And, you know, Aaron Jones is licking his chops because they didn't want to pay him. And they went with Josh Jacobs instead, who hasn't had that great of a year so far. So interesting, you know, revenge week storylines headed into this week. Which one out of those 4 that I named, which one y'all think has the best chance to like really get revenge or like show up and show out versus their old team?
Call me crazy.
Probably Andy ass. God,
Call me crazy.
probably Andy ass, bro.
Hey man.
Hey, don't be nah. This way. I don't even know what it is this week. That's crazy. Oh,
But I was seeing like some videos, whatever, and it was saying the difference between Andy Dalton and Bryce Young is there's some like angles and passes that Andy can see because it's messed up because, you know, Andy's like taller and whatever.
Taller.
Yeah, so, you know, he can see more passing lanes, more angles to get the ball to receivers, whatever, than Bryce can. So it's, you know, it's just it's tough, man. Well, obviously, you know, Andy Dalton is not the answer for the Panthers. I think Bryce Young, maybe not this year, maybe sometime later in the year, maybe next year. I think he will at some point get back, you know, to the starting job with the Panthers. I think they need to first of all get a better O-line though for him, but also they need to kind of like help him out a little bit, like play design wise, like get him out the pocket, moving, you know, or at all. And like I think he's still a very talented quarterback. Obviously, I think you know he's got a lot going on. And you know it's just it's the Panthers, so it's hard for him to it's hard to him to live up to the level that they want him to, because you see the guy that was drafted after you be so good, and now everybody expecting you to be the same or somewhat the same. So it's just, he's in a tough situation. I think like I said, I think he'll get back to being a starter at some point, because I don't think Andy Dalton is the answer. I mean, he's 30. He's like, what, 37 or something like that. He's obviously not the long-term answer.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But no, don't call me crazy, man. But
I agree.
I think they can make something shake.
The shit show Cincy's on right now, it'd be perfect time.
Okay, well, look, I think personally, because I mean, we've only seen it when he was with the Packers, but like when Aaron Jones feels slighted, he come to play for real. And it will always be versus the Cowboys, because obviously that was his team growing up, and he always go for 100 on y'all. He's coming off a 100-yard game. He's been playing nice. This Minnesota scheme with O'Connell, this West Coast offense, it's good. Added motivation versus the Packers. I think there's a potential Jordan Love might be back too.
I was just about to ask.
I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how healthy he really is, but he was trying to go last week. But I mean, Malik Willis has been doing what he needs to do. So I'm like, I'm in the mindset of y'all winning, don't rush him back, because like this the franchise right here. And if y'all want to still contend this season, like make sure he's 100% good to go. But he might. I think it's more likely that he plays this week. But I think Aaron Jones, like it's been Sam Darnold, the first 3 weeks. I think this game Aaron Jones might go for 150, 2 of them.
He's due.
He's
150
due.
and 2 of them. Oh my god! I mean, but that's very likely though, because we said it.
He run different, bro.
We said it in the AFC North, or one of the episodes where we said every defense in that division trash. Or not AFC North, NFC North. Every defense in that division trash. It's gonna be a lot of high scoring, exciting games. So that's probably what this one will be. I wonder what the over is.
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Wonder
Let me look at that. Hey,
The
I'm just
over.
saying, y'all. This I don't know. I don't know if it'll be my official prop pick for the week. We'll see. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all are listening to this, go sprinkle on Aaron Jones over prop and then sprinkle on his plus odds for over 150 rushing yards and for 2 touchdowns. I'm willing to bet that if he doesn't get 150 and 2 touchdowns, he gets one or the other. He gets 2 touchdowns if he don't get 150 yards, or he gets 150 yards if not 2 touchdowns. Like, he's gonna do something big. And once he starts doing that and running good, it's gonna open up that play action. And Sam Darnold gonna hit Justin Jefferson for a deep one. And I think the Vikings, like, man, I did not see them starting 4-0 with Sam Darnold, but they very well might end up the first seed in the NFC. No
Oh
cap.
yeah.
And like they might be the worst of first team this year because they technically got well, I guess Chicago. Well, no, yeah, Chicago because they were picking first, but Vikings last year were terrible, obviously because Kirk Cousins went out with injury, but they were still competitive because O'Connell was such a good coach. Now you got him a competent QB, competent weapons. You got the best wide receiver in the NFL who, I mean, at this point, it don't matter who you put on him. He going to get open. He going to get his yards, his numbers. You add in a veteran, Aaron Jones, and then you got Brian Flores, defensive coordinator, drawing up the most devious schemes known to man, getting the ball back into the offensive hand. It's going to be scary. It's going to be scary, man. That's all I can say. I'm going to stay away from Minnesota ML because I know them 3-0 headed into this week. I know a lot of
Green Bay the favorites.
They are
2.5.
Oh, well, it's a Green Bay home game, ain't it?
Yeah, it is at 12.
Oh, that make it even better for
but
Aaron Jones on 52 touchdowns. I thought it was in Minnesota. If it's in Green Bay, that makes me feel even better about it.
Yeah, no, it's at Lambeau.
He gonna go in there and show out. Oh,
over under 43.5.
Rushing yards, that's it?
No. I'm talking about the game total. That'd be crazy. Boy, I'll put $3,000 on that. I swear to God.
They don't got the prop up yet on the side. Let's see if Price
Aaron Jones. Try something else. Let me see.
58.5 on Prize Picks. Demon played for over just 0.5 touchdowns rushing or receiving.
I think he get that, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, he's getting that. I'm making 2 separate ones with both of those.
I just think both teams score. Both teams are going to score. Most people have to score. It's not going to be the same. I mean, it could be the same person scoring every single time, but that's not like he's going to get him at least one. At least one.
Look, y'all, I'm going to do 2 separate 2-mans on Prize Picks. I'm going to do Aaron Jones over the 58.5 rushing yards and Aaron Jones over 0.5 rusher reception TDs. And I'm going to pair it with something in the Chiefs game since I'm going to make that one more interesting. It's money in the bank. It's money in the bank. I'm trying to tell y'all. Let me see what we got for the Chiefs. I don't even know. They got Kelsey as a demon play 2 rush receiving touchdowns. You know, Derwin James suspended this week,
so no picks.
No, Mahomes probably still give him one. I don't know what's wrong with him right now. He just
wait. That's the dude that didn't he body slam somebody on y'all team?
He body slammed Kelsey.
Okay.
Him and Kelsey always be battling when
that's play. A big dude to be body slamming, bro.
Oh, they uplifted it, Cam?
Huh?
Swan just texted in a group that they uplifted the ban.
For real?
Suspension. I didn't see that if they did. That must have been like in this afternoon. I know he appealed
just
it.
Now.
Hey, Kelsey and Justin Tucker, I have a message. Leave the game before the game leaves you.
Oh, that's crazy.
He not washed, bro.
Nah.
This what I don't get. Because for the longest, everybody like, oh my God, he's just a wide receiver playing tight end. He don't deserve to be called a tight end. He don't block. Now we got him in
Bro, all
line
he been
blocking
doing is
more.
blocking. That's all he been doing though. That's the sad part.
They trying to get our offense initiated with Rice and Worthy. Like, and that's big because we
Man.
gonna need to move forward. Why I told y'all
He'll-
Rasheed
That's
he'll-
Rice is
fair.
gonna be wide
That's
receiver
fair. Y'all
one.
just
Kelsey
go whole
probably
halves and he don't touch the ball. That
That's
should
what I'm
Kelsey
saying.
probably will
Though.
go off in the playoffs, but right
That's
now,
what he is a 35-year-old tight end. So he not washed, but he is old. Y'all
yeah,
seen Adam Thielen this weekend on his
Adam
touchdown
Thielen got
pass?
hurt, huh?
He
he got
on his
hurt.
touchdown pass he had to run so fast he pulled his hamstring because he's 34 years old. Shit don't work like that when you're that old. Gronk and Travis Kelce are the same age. Gronk is on year 2 of his second retirement. Travis Kelce is still in the league playing. Like, no, he not the same Kelce,
He
obviously.
won a back to
But
back.
when he
He
needs
probably
to lock
retired.
in, we can't sit up here and act like literally this year we didn't see him go on the most dominant 4-game playoff stretch and kill anybody and everybody that he
Well,
wanted to.
you can even go back to this last game to
What's
where
this
he
year?
didn't get the ball the whole first half, and then y'all come out the half, and I think he got the ball like 2-3 times in a row, first downs each
And
time.
also, just because stat-wise too, because his stats are low, that's what people are looking at. In the first 2 games, he's had some big-ass plays called back for stupid-ass penalties.
Mm,
Like the one I talked about earlier with Wanya Moore's hands to the face on 4th and 6. That was Kelce who caught the 40-yard pass. In
mm.
week 1 versus the Ravens, he had another big completion. He had the one on the 3rd down that was good, but then he had another one later in the game that got called back. This game, he had a couple routes where he looked like Kelce. He was open. Mahomes didn't hit him. That's a Mahomes problem. Like Mahomes said in the post-game presser, I'm not playing good. Like, I got to get back to my fundamentals. Kelce is open, but I also think we are deliberately not drawing up stuff for him as much because it's like, bro, we know this is a 17-game season. We know we going to be in the playoffs. We going to need you in the playoffs. Why are we going to kill your 35-year-old body in week 3 versus the Falcons? Because it's not our Super Bowl. It's their Super Bowl, but it's not ours. So
Yeah,
for Rasheed is going to be able to cook and we going to win, let's keep doing it.
that's true and all, but
That dude's still suspended, by the way.
that's true and
yeah.
all, but you can still give Kelsey the ball. I mean, you
You
still,
could a little more. You could.
but like his routes don't look as crispy no more. I've seen him drop a couple passes now.
Have they ever been
So-
crispy though?
Yeah, they have.
But
I
as
feel
a
like-
fan,
I don't know.
watching every game the last 3-4 years, Kelce has a couple games throughout the regular season where he just drops shit he shouldn't drop. And it's like, Kelce, why you not locked in, bro? And then playoff comes and he's literally the best playoff wide receiver, tight end, whatever you want to call him in NFL history, besides Jerry Rice. Like, I just genuinely think I hate it because I want to see him go off, but I genuinely think they just coasting him till the end of the year. And then
Shit.
as we get towards the end of the year, next thing you know, Kelce going to be 7 catches, 80 yards, touchdown. Playoffs, Kelce, 8 catches, 100 yards. And it's like, oh, it's the Chiefs. The Chiefs are the Chiefs.
Well, I need his ass to go out right now. I got his ass in fantasy.
Nigga, that's how I feel about Mark Andrews. That was the worst draft. That was the worst pick ever.
I need
You need him to go
right
off?
now, bro.
I literally lost week 1 in my guillotine league because I had him, Amon Ra, Blake Corum. Literally, I had 5 players in
Blake didn't
single
even touch the
digits.
field. Did Blake even touch the field?
No,
Yeah, I don't think so.
he literally had props on every sports book, and he did not touch the field, bro. That's the bookies doing some shady shit, bro. There's
But
no
no,
way.
I do think Tucker is washed though. And
Oh
it's
no,
sad.
Tucker. Now
It's
Tucker
sad to
is
see.
washed.
It's sad. to
It's
see.
washed.
It's sad to see because that's my dog, and
He
best
can't hit
kicker-
a field goal to save his life
oh
now.
my gosh, he can't hit a 50. He can't hit a he can't even hit a 40 no more. I'm like, dog, what happened? Brendan Arbery by far is the best kicker in the league, though.
Absolutely.
By far. I mean, he's like automatic.
No, he's not. He got the strongest leg in the league. I'll
He
give
got
him
the
that.
pause.
Who's you think Butker better?
Yes, my glorious
He
conservative
squared
king.
Butker better just because he
I don't
got
think
this
Butker
thing he-
I don't think Butker.
I genuinely believe, and it's hard to make the argument because obviously it's never happened and there's no film to prove it. But I think Brandon Aubrey making those same kicks.
I'm
Not because I
saying
think he's
not.
better than Bucker, but just
I'm
like
saying I think Bucker. We don't give Bucker the opportunities that y'all give Aubrey as well, because Bucker has some 60-yarders under his belt when he has to.
he got a
Bucker has.
66.
I think his career long is 64. That's the
Oh,
longest
all
we let
right,
him
get up,
win.
nigga. No, sorry.
But I don't think in good conditions, I don't think Bucker couldn't hit from 60 and 70 if he wanted to. He does it in warm-ups all the time.
You know, I think most kickers probably could do it. I
Yeah,
think it's just
they all
in
do.
game. Yeah, it's just in game. It's a
No, I
different.
think
Game is different.
that in the game though, I think there's only a select few that can.
Yeah, in the game, not everybody can do it. But
That's what I'm
like
saying.
messing
I
around in
think
practice,
Bucker, Aubrey, Jake Elliott, Tucker in his prime. I don't know what's going on with him right now, but those four,
Young
they
Hoku.
no, he couldn't give you no 65
What about
plus.
Fairburn? Fairburn been having some nice. I know he missed that one.
He's one now. He's underrated.
Okay,
He's
He
one.
be
but
on the fringe.
He's
be
like top
kicking the
4.
hell out of that mug.
But I'm talking about if it's
He got a
Very
big leg
if it's
he ain't got a big leg
65
like that,
plus, if
Come
it's
on.
65 plus, the
Not
kickers with like big
65.
legs that consistently do it, it'd be them four.
Y'all on these big legs is crazy.
What's called you got to put Cameron Dick he got a big leg too. Pause.
Oh,
Come
Dicker the kicker.
Come on, dude.
What? He's Cameron Dicker. He's a dicker.
No pause is crazy.
Oh my god.
His leg is literally in his name.
No pause, bro.
Pause, bro.
Overruled.
Jake Moody, nice too.
All right, come on.
Look.
You're lying, bro. You do not feel that way.
Nah, Jake Moody, nice, bro.
Bro, he is probably the worst kicker in the league.
Look, because we're kind of stalling right now because our boy Swan is on the way home as we speak, and he's almost ready to go.
He should be home.
But the one I just put together, I told y'all, Travis Kelce, anytime touchdown, Aaron Jones, anytime touchdown, both demon plays on Prize Picks as of right now. Podcast secret play for y'all that listen to this. $20, you win 105 just like that. Just for them getting
don't even post it on the page. Don't even post it on the page.
Oh, I'm
you
not.
You gotta watch the video.
This is a podcast special.
It'll be
right
an
here,
hour
right
and a
now.
half locked in to the video. You'll find the secret.
When I post at this one as I'm boarding my plane back to Houston Sunday night, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm telling you right now. I'm locking it in right now. It's gonna hit.
Chris, I'm mad at you, bro.
What'd I do?
Talking about the Yankees, man.
Come on, bro. That's not crazy.
If Jordan Alvarez is healthy,
oh god, here
and
we
go up against the Yankees, they're getting smoked.
Here we go.
The Yankees get.
I agree, bro. I agree. I seen it happen. I seen Aaron Judge be the last person on the plate and hit it to outfield, and McCormick catch it and the game's over. I seen it. I agree. But the Astros don't look all that good. They won tonight. They got to win tomorrow too to clinch all that other stuff. Look, I'm locked in, bro. I'm locked into the baseball this year. I don't really be locked in for real all the time, but I've been locked in.
The Yankees are to the Astros what the Bills are to the Chiefs.
Oh God!
As good as
I guess it's the Bills and the Yankees year. New York. Nah, I think the Yankees, bro. I think the Yankees. I don't even think.
I will say though, if y'all play them in the playoffs and y'all roll out Verlander game 1, I will be fading.
Oh,
he is so ass.
He can't be one of the 4. I think we're gonna carry 4. Sorry, he can't be 1 of the 4, bro. But I don't know because it's like we don't got nobody else. We got Kikuchi.
Yeah, I was about to say who else.
You got Hunter Brown. Those 3 for sure. Kikuchi, Valdez, Fromber, Kikuchi, Fromber, and Hunter Brown. Those 3 for sure locked in. It's gonna be out of Verlander and forgot buddy name. The young dude. Forgot his name. But I don't trust Verlander.
You know they're gonna go with Verlander. If you got to pick between Verlander and a young dude, you're gonna choose the vet every time.
Yeah,
that's just how I go. That's not.
It's really up to the batters though. Honestly, like if I feel like we have the best batting order in baseball, so I mean, you got to deal with. First of all, you got to deal with Altuve leading off. Then you got Jordan coming right behind him. Then after Jordan, you got Kyle Tucker. Then after Kyle Tucker, you got Bregman. Then after Bregman, you got the best hidden catcher in all of baseball, and Yanner Diaz.
How has Kyle played this year?
He's been hurt. He has been hurt for like a good chunk, but when he came back and
Because his
back.
playoff run last year was
was
not
horrible.
good. Yeah,
terrible.
It was not good.
I was like, he should not get paid. Like, you should not pay him after what I saw last year. He has to have a good postseason this year for us to be able to pay him whatever. I think it's gonna come down to him or Bregman, sadly.
Well, yeah. Well, I hope y'all do something. Not enough to where y'all knock the Yankees out, because with my little parlay, bro, I could win like $11,000. So I really don't need y'all winning. I do not care. We do not care.
That's why he's so pro.
I got the Yankees, bro.
But nah, it's gonna be some good baseball. Brewers good too.
Yeah, late.
Brewers, yeah.
Who else is good late? Detroit good late.
Philly's good, but Philly's was good.
They just lost tonight. They should have won. They needed to win.
Shit, I should have made an MLB postseason talk graphic.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I only talk baseball with my coworkers at work, so I needed to get that off my chest.
Hey, look, Swan is getting ready to go, loaded in and stuff, but we really done with this. We got one more segment. It's the one I want to talk about. But Cam, you ready to give us your week 4 upset? Can we move to that, man? Because I was rooting for you. I thought it was gonna hit, and Chicago let us down, man. Caleb Williams, he had a great game. He passed for more yards than Justin Fields ever did, and they just still find a way to lose. Like, it's just, I'm telling you, that is just a franchise with generational trauma and terrible coaching. That is just a lot to overcome. I just don't think they can do it.
Bro, I didn't know they had the chance to sign. Didn't they have the chance to sign Cliff Kingsbury, or was it Kubiak? It was one of the K's. They could have signed him.
They needed to get Clint.
They literally interviewed him, bro. They interviewed him.
What's the other one? The other one is a wide receiver coordinator.
It's I forgot his name, but yeah, it's another Kubiak out there right now.
Yeah, was he
like
college?
He actually a Kubiak? Like he a Kubiak?
Yeah, he's with the 49ers right now.
Oh, for real? Is them?
Yeah.
I thought it was someone else. But whoever he with, they was putting up numbers. So it's like
they kind of like Jews.
He's I think he's the passing game coordinator right now. Wait, yeah, it's Clint over there. Then it's a passing game coordinator, and I believe it's like another one after that too.
Another what?
Another Kubiak. It's like, bro, it's 3 of them.
This is weird. It's getting weird, bro. It's getting very weird. You know how they say like all the presidents be cousins? That's how I'm feeling right now with that coaching tree. Bro. That's a family tree, bro. Ain't no coaching tree. That's a family tree.
That's a family tree for real.
It's a family tree.
Everybody is against nepotism, right? I mean, how dare LeBron get Bronny in the league? I wonder how Kubiak got coaching job.
I wonder how.
Hey, at least doing something with it. I'm waiting on Bronny to show me some.
But our guy is here.
He look just like his little avatar that he was complaining about.
All right, bro, shut up.
Welcome, Swan. We're about to kick it into Cam's official week 4 upset. And then to end the show, we got your segment coming in strong. I hope you're ready. I know you're just getting off work, getting yourself together. But
sound good.
Cam, the floor is yours, my guy. Let's get it.
One that leaves everyone saying I didn't see that coming. A team that has all odds stacked against them. An upset that will have your bookie not answering your calls. Our guy Sanders can see the future. So listen, man, don't be surprised when.
Hey, man. Welcome back to another segment of Sanders' Sudden Surprise. Hey, man, last week, man, didn't go good. Like Bryce was saying. Bears, they was right there. I thought they was about to do it. Like he said, Caleb was playing real good. and then they just folded. Coach just took over, whatever. But it's a new week. It's a new week, and it's a new surprise for the week, man. So let's get into it, man. Listen, man, don't be surprised when bang, Washington Commanders, man. Washington Commanders. Now listen. I know they 2-1, and it's it's not really an upset like that, but I feel like it's an upset because they go into a hostile environment versus Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals, they're a really good team. They've been playing good lately. They got Kyler. I know Swan don't like Kyler, but I know they got Kyler going. They got Marvin Harrison Jr. going. James Carter, he's still cooking or whatever. Defense is flowing. Like I said, it's a hostile environment for the Commanders. But what I seen last week, man, how they went into Cincy and they just completely dogged that Cincy defense, and how Jaden Daniels just completely carved them up. I'm all in on them. And yeah, man, it's my upset for the week.
I like it. You worried any that because it's a young team, never been there before? You think they could be riding too much of a high from last week because it was so amazing coming into this one?
I don't think so. I think this is gonna be kind of like
This is the start of them winning the NFC East.
Yeah, pretty much. This gonna get things. This gonna get them rolling. This is what's gonna get them rolling.
Squad, we've been waiting on you.
Yes, sir. This is what's gonna get them rolling, man.
Bro, you be saying some outlandish shit, bro.
Nah, bro.
No, bro. It sound reasonable. It sound.
Okay,
I don't.
The Cowboys take
Jaden's the best.
Bro,
Jaden's the best quarterback in that division.
He's absolutely the best quarterback in that division. There's no doubt about it, bro.
At the end of the day, Cliff Kingsbury is still the offensive coordinator, bro.
You see what he did versus Cincy?
Is that a bad thing?
That is a bad thing, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. I need to see more from Cliff. I need to see more.
That's fair. This will be the game. Hey, if they win this game,
I'm not sold up one game, bro.
He's making the playbook simple for Jaden Daniels.
Bro, he did what he did. This is the same thing he did with Kyler. The same thing he did Pat Mahomes, bro. He get everybody high, and he gonna come back being sober, bro.
It's not the same.
I don't think Washington going into that game hot.
I'm like, you can't he did it finally yesterday, but you couldn't have made it simple and still got Terry McLaurin, looks. Like, you can't scheme Terry McLaurin open. You talking about the dude who's gone over 1,000 yards with like 15 different quarterbacks, and now you got Jaden Daniels and you couldn't scheme him open. He did better now. I need to see it more though. You
gotta make it simple for him, man. It's he's still a rookie quarterback. You gotta make it simple for him. Gotta make if one read not there, look for the other read. If he's not there, then take a check down or whatever.
This the same team that just won a game off all field goals. So I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know if I would tell it. I feel like if they were to win, it wouldn't be because Jaden Daniels and Cliff. It would be because defense.
I can see that.
It would be because Dan Quinn and defense. I mean, this is the same team that ran all over Dallas last year. And now Dan Quinn is the head coach of a team that's coming off a hot dub. I would have to think that Dan's not going to let this happen again. So I would hope the defense wins this game if they were to win. I don't know if man. If I had like a little extra change somewhere, I just throw something.
The only thing is, I can see it most of being an offense only because Arizona defense really is not good, like at all. And so, like, I don't even know exactly besides Buda Baker, who's starting to get a little bit past his prime a little bit now. He's getting older. I can't name that one person on the defense who really can just stand out for Arizona.
Yeah, but can you name anybody on Washington defense that's going to stop Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray 80-yard bombs?
I went. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So thinking, but if I had to say which defense is better, Washington defense is better, for sure.
Right, and that's why I feel like if they gonna win, it has to be defense oriented. I don't think they're gonna outshoot this Arizona team.
I think it's gonna be another Jaden Daniels game.
2 in a row.
230, 2 TDs total. 230, two
passing TDs or one rushing and then one pass?
Nah, one rushing run.
The thing with Arizona defense, how it's so bad, it can actually happen though. The thing is, it was in a shootout not so long ago, so it can happen.
I'm telling you, Jaden, he's electric. I mean, his He can do it with his feet. He has a big arm. I feel like just don't call me crazy, guys, but he's Lamar.
Bar. I was thinking that at work today, but I didn't want to compartmentalize him
But
because
he's
I
gonna
want him to
finish
be
the
himself.
statement with something else. Go ahead. I know what he's gonna say. He's
No.
Lamar.
But he can
Throw the football.
ball better. Yeah, I was thinking that at work.
Look, bro, look. He's a mixture of everything. I think Colin said this. He's a mixture of everything of every quarterback, not every quarterback, but the three quarterbacks that Cliff has had now with Pat,
Collar,
and
Caleb.
Yeah, and Caleb. He's a mixture of, I feel like, of all three of them, where he can be dynamic on his feet like Collar was. He can make the off-platform throws like Pat and Caleb can. He can stand in the pocket and make passes like Pat can. So I think he's just a hybrid of all of them. But truthfully, I think he's Lamar Jackson, but a way much better passer.
Absolutely.
Like that. What was it? That pass to Terry on the right side of the field where he's seen is cover zero, so he knows he has Terry on the outside on the island, and he had to take
in the pocket. He took a hit.
And threw it on a dime
for the game.
That's
big nuts,
bro.
right there.
Aaron Rodgers was on Pat McAfee's show earlier today, and he gave him his compliments for that. Like his pocket presence, that's what wins quarterback. That's unfortunately, I feel like that's why Lamar has not won, because you don't win outside the pocket as a quarterback. There's not many quarterbacks. I really can't think of any before. I don't know, like
none.
It's really none. Unfortunately, like a field general pocket presence quarterback is what wins you games, and Jaden can be that and more. I think right now he's a hybrid still because he still has college tendencies, but as a rookie third weekend, this is really promising.
I still do want him to learn how to slide. You have to slide. You're a skinny guy. You're a very skinny dude. You have to slide. These some big human beings that's coming after you, bro. Like you need to slide.
No, for sure. But that wraps up Sanders' sudden surprise week 4 ups alert. Commanders at plus 145. Throw a unit on it. Won 1.45 units. We last week, like we said, we ain't get it. Chicago let us down. This week, he back. We going 1-1. He got y'all. So just believe in it. And when we come back next Tuesday, we're gonna celebrate. This another podcast special. This part of the picks we give out that's not on the page for real, but for our loyal listeners, we got y'all. But we're gonna hit this commercial break, and then when we back, we're gonna touch more on that lovely business owner in Dallas because he just does so well.
He says some nice things.
That boy Jerry Jones, man. But we'll see you on the flip side of this break.
You're watching the I Needed Sports Podcast Show, your go-to spot for everything NFL. Going live on Sunday evenings and recording episodes every Tuesday night so you can catch the latest game breakdowns and hot takes leading into the upcoming NFL week. Missed the action? No worries. Check out segment clips on Wednesday through our YouTube and TikTok and catch the full episodes dropping every Thursday morning on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts at INISPod. Follow us and stay in the game all week long. I need
it. And we back, man. All in or caving in? What's going on in Dallas, bro?
All good things, baby.
All off season. We heard from this man, Jerry Jones. We're all in on a Super Bowl. But, like Chris mentioned earlier in the pod, and this is what I wanted to tell you, Chris. So, yeah, Dak and Derrick Henry have the same agent. Do you know how much Derrick Henry's cap hit is for the Ravens this year?
Ain't he getting like $9 million or something like that?
Yeah, but the actual cap hit is only $5 million. Because Jerry Jones notoriously said last week, we couldn't afford him. Yeah, you didn't have cap space, Jerry. But that's because you didn't extend Dak or CD when you could have. Because if you would have extended Dak, Dak created $24 million cap space.
Yep.
CD,
Yep.
I think it extended. He created another like 10.
Yep. Yeah, we could have signed a few people.
You could have signed a few people, but you're all in. You're Mr. Best Businessman. You know what you're doing, though. It sucks because he's the owner of every single part of this franchise. But Dallas fans, y'all have to find a way to run him out of town, have him kick the bucket. I'm not just saying nothing. FBI don't be at my door, but dog, this is not okay. Jerry Jones is the sole reason this franchise cannot not even sniff the NFC Championship game. Just complete malpractice every single year. Something different every single year. And every week he's in the media when he doesn't have to be, but he loves the attention. He's always saying some stupid shit. And it's like, dog, you could have paid Derrick Henry. And you chose not to. You chose not to extend Dak. You chose not to extend CD. You chose to not extend Dak until literally an hour before the. I'm trying not to cuss, Auntie, because I know
I'm
you.
glad you're passionate. I'm glad you're passionate about them Cowboys, though. I see you care.
You had all the time in the world. You waited till the last hour before kickoff of week 1 to extend Dak. You could have had Derrick Henry. It would have served y'all well because y'all have no other offensive weapons. And CD did all that pouting for his contract, and he looked like straight garbage. I'm sorry. He's had a few explosive plays throughout the season, but as a whole, overall, CD has been straight garbage. And then he's over on the sidelines pouting about it. And then Mike is over on the sidelines pouting and arguing with Lawrence. And defense pouting. Just, it's caving in, man. From all in to caving in. I'm going caving in. This is going to be bad, bad, bad. Tap, Austin, if y'all see this, I know Tap going to see this for sure. I tried to warn you after week 1. Don't even get your hopes up because this is not a good football team.
I tried to warn him. I tried to save him, bro. People don't look, man. I've been down this road too many times. It's very familiar. You know what's crazy about Jerry, though? You would think, like, at this point in his life, he would go all in. Like, there's no long game for him right now. Like, I mean, look at the picture, bro. Like, he can't, if he wants to win, he does not have time to set up for the future because we don't know how much longer his future gonna be. So you would think with the amount of money he has and the amount of time he don't got left, he would be all in, like spend that money, take the hit, like dip into the tax, like. But he's not doing that. So I genuinely, you have to boil it down to the fact that he really thinks that, like, he genuinely in his heart believes that this team can win him something, or he's just a terrorist. There's really no in between. There's no in between. One's super genuine, the other one is like, I mean, he made his money somehow, right? All billionaires make their money somehow. So I don't know what he's thinking, bro. I don't know. He keeps sitting here trying to. We have no running back room, bro. He's trying to take these guys that have no running back skill and turn them into, I guess, what Zeke was, or try to find another Tony Pollard. Like, you didn't even pay him. That was a great back, dude. What we had last year was really good, and you let it go, just like how you let Dez go, and you let Amari Cooper go, and you let. I mean, this is an old one. You let Miles Austin go, like Harris Williams, Cole Beasley. Like we had great pieces, and he continues to let them go. I have no idea what he is thinking. I think he thinks that he's still that guy when he had Jimmy Johnson, and Jimmy Johnson's the one that made all that work. He made all them. He got rid. Go. So. I don't know. I don't know what Jerry's on, bro. Like I told y'all last episode, I genuinely think that he has dementia or some type of old person disease. I'm very ageist when it comes to Jerry Jones. I do not regret it.
Bro.
Oh,
Bruh. This. Do y'all actually think Jerry Jones like actually cares about like the roster or like what fans think?
No, he don't.
Bro,
bro, he care about his pockets.
Brother, this dude has won in life already.
Yeah,
this dude bought the Cowboys for 140 million. They're worth 10 billion now.
Yeah,
he has his 3-4 Super Bowl rings, whatever. He's won. He doesn't care. All he cares about now is the media putting the Cowboys on the TV
so he can make money.
so he can make more money and the fans coming to the games. He doesn't give a
But that's my thing, though. You can, but look,
He
but that's
clearly
my
don't.
that's the crazy thing to me. Like, cause at his age, you 10 bill up, bro. It gets to the point like with them superstars, they'll be like, "Well, I got paid." Are you serious? They'll be like, "Well, I got paid." Come on, bro. It's not crazy. I'll be throwing her on her bed. Look, you up 10 bill. You got, what is it? We in September? Did I say October?
Nah.
I think I said October. I think he got a month left. I think he got a month left to live. It may be on my birthday. I don't know. But nonetheless, it's like with players, they get paid like, man, I got the big contract now. And now I just want to go win. Cause you can't do nothing else. Like, he don't got enough time left in his life to spend 10 bill. But you do got enough time left to possibly build a roster that could win a chip. And he's refused to do it for the past 5 years.
He's an old 80-year-old white dude from Arkansas with $1 billion. He's evil. He don't care about winning. He cares about his money and power.
Chris, he got 10 bill. He won 11 bill. He want more.
He got to be able to spend it.
He don't
care. I don't know what type of person he is. I've heard like stories from like people that, like, I've met people that claim they've met Jerry, and they say
we heard how he's scouting according to the Jamie Foxx video.
Crazy.
They say he a stand-up guy. They say he a stand-up guy. They say he gives back a lot of money. They say he definitely helps people make money. Like, I guess at one point, this guy told me a story about how they needed AT&T Stadium like revamped for a concert or something, and the company that they were trying to use, they were saying they didn't have enough resources. Jerry was like, okay, I'll just buy the company. He bought the company, used them to revamp the whole stadium. They made hella money, profit, and for their image as well, they made profit. He gave them the company back for free. So he do stuff like that, which I commend, but that's not what's being shown in the media. What's being shown in the media is that he's an incompetent, old, geriatric man who can't tell his asshole from a hole in the ground. Like, it just don't work. It don't work. So I don't know, bro. And with that being said, with all the money that he making, I don't know where it's going when he go away. Because considering the way that he looks like, as who he has shown he is as a person this past decade, he don't look the type of person that's gonna give his money to his children. He look like the type that's gonna set them up to make more money themselves. Like, he give me that type of vibe. Like, I'm gonna pour all my money back into this instead, and y'all gonna work for me when I'm dead and keep making money for it. He gives me that vibe. So I don't know. Make another bill, but I don't know who it's going to.
It's caving in, huh?
Oh, bro, it's been caving in since last. You remember last year? I didn't want to win last year. Remember that? And then y'all kind of got me to believe. I think it was like we only lost one game at one point.
Yeah, and then y'all got smacked by the 49ers.
Right. And I was like, that's cool, that's fine. And then I think we lost to the Eagles on my birthday, but then we won the second time. So I was like, all right, yeah, we won on your birthday, yeah. And that's so funny. But nonetheless, I was like, I didn't want to believe, and I was all right, fuck it, I'm gonna believe. But now that happened. Oh, yeah, you cannot pay me to believe. You'd have to pay me a lot of money. You have to pay off my student loans for sure.
Oh, man. Well, yeah. Jerry Jones, business extraordinaire, bad team builder. It is what it is, but he going for 11 bill. 12 bill.
11 bill, bro.
Screw it. We want all the billions. Even though he might be near the grave.
I hope it happened on my birthday.
Oh my God.
And that's election day too? Bro, the world gonna be crazy.
That would be crazy.
Election day on my birthday and Jerry going, oh my God.
Oh damn. But we finna kick it into week 4 edition of LJ's Ladder. So y'all already know what time it is, man. Cue the intro. Let's get it.
Tell
All
me.
right, man. So y'all already know what this is, dog. Ooh, let me rewind. All right, so put us back on the ladder. No. Malik Neighbors, balled out. Props. Andy Dalton, balled out. Props. Giants played the Cleveland Browns. Panthers, they played the Raiders. The Raiders going Raider. Great games. Still, y'all don't deserve a spot on the ladder. It's literally that simple. I'm not a believer. These teams, they're getting ready to join the Giants and the Panthers off the ladder.
That's crazy.
Doomsday is pending. Titans, Bengals, Jaguars are all 0-3. I told y'all the stat in the beginning of the podcast. Only 6 teams in NFL history have made the playoffs after starting 0-3. More than likely, all 3 of these teams will not be making the playoffs this year. But at the maximum, it'll only be one of them. So Doomsday is pending. For which one? Who knows? If all of them, who knows? Miami, Doomsday is pending because Tua, he might retire. He wants to come back, but if he do come back, he's not coming back for a long time. Skylar Thompson getting pants in the middle of the game.
That's
just to
crazy,
visually
bro.
show how ass the Dolphins are right now. And then Cleveland, like I said, you just lost to Daniel Jones. I'm only keeping y'all up here right now because I'm holding out the hope that y'all put in one of your 3 other backup quarterbacks instead of Deshaun Watson, who is absolute garbage, completely atrocious. Doomsday is pending for all of these teams. The season is looking, in despair right now. Next rung, moral victories. Congrats, all these teams. They've won a game or 2. Woohoo, yeah. Well, actually, they've all won 1 game.
Yeah.
The Patriots, week 1, came out the gate swinging, beat the Bengals. Bears, like I said, it's just generational trauma with them. They are just ass. Caleb Williams, while we thought he was coming into a great situation on paper, I'm trying to tell you, he's fighting against so much more. And as 4 black dudes, you know what fighting against generational trauma can do to people. He's got a lot up against him. Broncos, congrats. Y'all whooped the Buccaneers' ass this week. Woohoo! More
Bo had a good game.
Bo had a great game. He's still ass. That's what it is. That's what it is. Moral victories. Next up, participation trophies. Woohoo! You participated. Colts, Cardinals, Raiders. Y'all also have a win or 2. Woohoo! You participate. You competitive some weeks. Some weeks it's like, what the hell are you doing? Arizona, the second half, they opened up 3 possessions into the red zone, turned it over 3 times. 2 actual turnovers, 1 turnover on downs. What the hell are you doing? The Colts. I told y'all, Colts fans, you just going to have to roll the up and down roller coaster of Anthony Richardson. It is what it is. Dude going to make great plays. Dude going to make horrible plays. Every single game. One play, he going to throw 60 off his back foot with ease. Next play, he going to miss a 5-yard slant wide open. It just is what it is. And the Raiders are going Raider. I tell y'all this year in and year out. Do not believe in this team. Luckily for Mark Davis, he's got the Las Vegas Aces. Other than that, the other stuff he owns, this team, straight garbage. Participation trophies, though, because they'll show up every other week. Woohoo. NFC South, go NFC South. Last week, I talked myself into believing a couple of these teams. Like I said, bro, this is one of the worst divisions in football. One of them is going to win it because they have to. But like we talked about earlier in the episode, money on the line, gun to your head. Do you have faith in any one of these teams in a playoff scenario? You don't. And don't lie to yourself and say that you do, because we all know the answer is no. You're not believing in Kirk Cousins. You're not believing in Derek Carr. You're not believing in Baker Mayfield. Strongest soldier. You know how they say God sends his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers?
Oh, damn.
All these fan bases like, God, why do we got to be your strongest soldier? Baltimore. I don't know what it is about having a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, but it's like all hell just breaks loose for them every single time. There's no reason the Cowboys should have been in that game, but they were. LA Rams, it's not your fault. Everybody just damn injured. And y'all were battling so hard, and y'all were down double digits, but you fought and came back. And I love it because you helped me sweep my picks for the week because I had y'all +7. Down 10 in the 4th, Matt Stafford got in his bag. But again, God sending his toughest battle to his strongest soldiers. Because why do they have to do this without Puka, Cooper, and half their defense? And then the Chargers. I'd said it coming into the season. Herbert wasn't right with the plantar fasciitis, but he was going to play. Then he sprained that same foot last week. Came in playing this week. Now he's out, most likely for week 4. I honestly wanted to see him play my Chiefs because I'm going down there. I was looking forward to it. But it is what it is. Year in, year out. It's something with the Chargers injuries. I think 3 linemen got hurt too this week. Joe Alt hurt, their first round pick. Derwin James suspended. Toughest battle, strongest soldiers. You know how that goes. Next run coming up. Give me my cookie. Okay. These teams, record-wise, good. They're playing on the field right now through 3 weeks. Good. I'm going to give you your props. Congrats. Take your cookie. Do I still believe in any one of these teams? No. Jets. You have an aging quarterback with Nathaniel Hackett as OC, meaning it's all going to be on Aaron Rodgers. And we've seen it all be on Aaron Rodgers year in, year out throughout his career. It doesn't end well. Seahawks. At the end of the day, you have Geno Smith as quarterback. While he's played good to start off the year, you've seen that Geno flash with the 2 interceptions this week. Washington Commanders, great team. Great promising rookie quarterback, Jane Daniels. Dad, I love you. I want to believe in y'all too. But as long as Cliff Kingsbury is the OC, I'm not believing anything, okay? And the Steelers, 3-0. Mike Tomlin, he's going to win. I don't know what kind of voodoo he has, but he gonna win in the regular season. Will this team win come playoff time? Hell no. You can't convince me otherwise, okay? Next run. Let's get it, man. Freight train reality check. You heard it from some of Cam's rant earlier. All these teams got hit with reality this week. San Francisco, Dallas, 1-2. Supposed to be Super Bowl favorites, Super Bowl contenders. San Francisco, I told y'all, Super Bowl hangover was imminent. Y'all got lucky last year. All of y'all's key players stayed healthy. Christian McCaffrey's in Germany talking to a specialist about his calf. He might not even see the field this year. Debo is out multiple weeks. Trent Williams got banged up this week. He's old. He was trying to hold out for more money, and y'all paid him, but he's old. Y'all see how bad y'all struggle when you don't have the full Avengers. Dallas.
Brock hurt too.
Brock hurt, exactly. Dallas. I don't even have to touch too much on y'all because we talked about y'all enough. But ass. Eagles, I'm sorry, Swan, but damn, Jalen Hurts, stop turning over the ball, please. And Texans, welcome to reality. This is parody of the league. Yes, y'all were great last year. Yes, y'all are great on paper this year. Yes, you got 2 wins. But teams are coming to play y'all because we know who y'all are now. And if y'all do not come to play, it is truly any given Sunday. So that same role y'all felt last year where y'all were sneaking up the surprising team, giving them your best shot. Now teams are giving you their best shot. You better come ready to play. And that's coaches and players. Slowick, stop having rookie tight ends block all-star defensive ends. Linemen, Tunsil, just line up correctly. Stop having false starts. Like, get it together. It's the little things. That's what separates winners from losers. Do y'all want to be winners? I don't know, but y'all got hit with a reality check this week, all 4 teams. Black and blue. I'm just going to take a little victory lap here because I came on this pod and said, I believe the NFC North will be the toughest division this year. Granted, we thought Chicago would be more competitive, but these 3 teams right here, they call the NFC North the black and blue division because they beat each other till they black and blue up there in the cold. Green Bay, backup quarterback, balling. Minnesota, arguably the top team in the league, playing like the best. Brian Flores, O'Connell, best coach team in the league. Lions, still competitive as hell if Dan Campbell can get out of his team's way. Stop doing stupid stuff. But these teams will beat you to your black and blue, and all 3 of these teams will make the playoffs this year. And 2 of these teams are probably going to be in the NFC Championship more than likely. You heard it here first, September 24th going into week 4. I'm just telling y'all right now. 2 of these 3 teams will be in the NFC Championship game. They're that good. Next run, and we down to the final 2, man. Were we talking about basketball earlier, Chris?
Oh.
2017-2018 Houston Rockets, and it pains me to say this. I'm literally wearing a Rocket shirt right now. Do you have the MVP? Most likely. Josh Allen is balling. I give him his credit. Do you have what looks like the best team right now in the regular season? Hell yeah, you do. But when it comes down to it, unfortunately for you,
Gotta play
you
the
happen to be
Warriors.
playing in the greatest dynasty in your sports history. So regardless of how good you look, how well you play, we know when it comes down to it, you're not making it, and it sucks even more because that dynasty team is in your conference. So 2017-18 Houston Rockets, the 2024 Buffalo Bills. Hey man,
Damn.
it just is what it is.
I believe I
Yes,
said that.
you are the second best. If you weren't coming out the AFC, you'd be in the Super Bowl. If the Rockets weren't in the Western Conference, they would be in the NBA Finals that year. But they weren't. They had to play the greatest dynasty in the respective team sports. And last but not least, man, y'all know what it is. Rice, baby. Rice. What I tell y'all, man, Rasheed Rice, wide receiver 1, 12 catches, 110, 1 touchdown. I told y'all, we kind of playing with our food. Travis Kelce not getting the ball. We got injuries on the offensive side of the ball. It looked ugly, but at the end of the day, we gon' win. We gon' effing win, god damn it. And people are gonna hate it. Just hate it. It is what it is. You hate to see us win. We are stepped into the villain role completely. We on prime time every week. Every week, y'all gonna find something to complain about. And every week, we just gonna find somehow, some way to win. Suck it up. Deal with it. Accept greatness, like we said. Because once it's gone, you go realize after the fact, like, damn, I was really watching the greatest NFL team of all time. So instead of hating so much, just appreciate it. Because when they three-peat and become the greatest NFL dynasty of all time at the end of this year, you're going to be looking real stupid when you're still talking about some week 3, week 2 BS. Oh, the ref saved them here or there. They just win at the end of the day. And that is week 4, LJ's ladder. What y'all think, man?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That Buffalo Bill comparison was literally
Yeah,
chest bro.
that's crazy. I didn't think you was. That's crazy. You made this before I said that.
I made this on my lunch break today.
That's actually crazy.
I was like, what can I think of for the Bills? And I almost made us as the Warriors, but I like Rice, baby.
No, well, I mean, but it would have hit.
It would have hit. But yeah, I'll definitely got some references up my sleeve. But I'm trying to tell y'all, Buffalo fans, it's not a knock on y'all. Y'all are really great. It just sucks. Y'all are up against the Chiefs all the damn time. Like, how you think Utah felt versus Mike? How you think that young OKC team felt versus the Heat? How you think everybody felt versus the Warriors, just like the Rockets? The Rockets should have an NBA championship. The Buffalo Bills should have a Super Bowl ring, but they don't because they have to play against a dynasty team. So it is what it is, man.
Yeah, no, I mean that's pretty. I don't be having nothing to argue with these.
I can't argue.
I be trying to find something, but like, I get the categories. Like the categories fit.
I don't know how
Because it's not really a ladder. It's more like a. I mean, like it's a ladder, but it's not like you're saying one team or like all of these teams are worse than a team above. Like right now, the Seahawks, they obviously, I mean, they look better than the Cowboys.
I probably would eliminate Tennessee. I'm not gonna lie, just because like
I would have eliminated Jacksonville. I'm surprised you didn't kick Jacksonville off.
I'm trying to give them one more week, but like I said,
I was gonna eliminate Tennessee.
They're gonna be over there.
I was gonna eliminate Tennessee solely because like on paper, like on paper their roster look really good, and for them to not get it done in 3 weeks, I would probably kick them out. I ain't gonna lie.
And remember, this is not a power ranking thing. It's a ladder. The ladder,
right?
It's fluid. You can move up and down. Yes, the Seahawks have a better record than a lot of the teams they're below. But at the end of the day, as of right now, me personally, I do not believe in the Seahawks above the teams I have above.
4-13. Ron don't want to hear me. I'm for real.
I just would have, like I said, I just would have limited Tennessee because I know even though it's still the Giants. Sorry, Dix, it's still the Giants. They still got a dub against a team who made playoffs last year. Meanwhile, Tennessee is 0-3 and they losing. They losing games even against Green Bay. Green Bay's a talented team. They was like going. They couldn't even stop Malik Willis, who had something to prove, and he just ran over them. So I would have eliminated them personally.
Yeah,
Well,
they definitely. I might have, instead of their logo, I might just put whatever Will Levis snapshot comes out of week 4, because he got one every week
oh,
now.
dog,
Just
this
looking
boy,
stupid.
they looking for
It
it
looked so
now.
bad for
That's
him
so
because like
crazy.
he came in to that Tennessee organization as a QB2 to go over to QB1, and Will Levis get, I mean, not Will Levis, Malik Willis getting moved to QB3, and then now he going to Green Bay, flourishing and everything. And he said it himself, like he wasn't looking for revenge, but we all know like he was looking for revenge, bro. Like, come on now, came out there and balled out. I looked at my halftime. I said, bro, dude already had like 200 yards at halftime.
But that wraps up LJ's ladder in the
One of
week
these weeks,
4.
I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find something to disagree with it on.
I'm gonna try to
I'm,
give you
I'm
some.
waiting. I'm waiting on KC to lose. I want to see if you're gonna drop him at all. Just align him up with somebody.
They
I'm
not
waiting on it.
they
I'm gonna
not
see.
dropping, bro.
So who Buffalo got this week,
They got Baltimore.
Baltimore.
and who KC got? Oh, they got the Chargers.
Yeah,
So Buffalo win this week in glorious fashion, and y'all lose to the Chargers.
Buffalo might make it to the top with us.
You're okay. That's what I was gonna ask. Are you gonna put somebody on the same level? Okay. Okay.
We'll just have to see. There's a
We'll
committee
have to see.
it's
A
a lot that
committee?
goes
Oh, okay. You got AP polls.
committee.
A
I'll have
committee
to
on.
I have to go back and talk with the committee. It's a very unbiased committee.
Talk
A
to
lot of
L and J.
opinions, to form this exquisite ladder that you see week in and week out. A lot of thought goes into this, man. So
Bryce is in it. Derek is in it. Love is in it. Joy is in it.
but that wraps up the LJ's ladder for week 4. We're about to kick it into our final segment before we end this thing, and I'm gonna kick it to a solo layout, man. Swan, it is your time. Introduce your segment, and then we're gonna kick it off right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a hater. I'm not even gonna say the name of it. Just go ahead and roll the clip, man. Go ahead and roll the clip. I'm a
Oh, he
hater
said
today.
he said he ready. Just roll the clip.
I'm a hater today.
Okay. Let's
Isn't
get
about
it.
celebrating victories. It's about rooting on somebody's downfall. Some people don't like to hate. Some people run from the hate. But around here, we embrace the hate. 'Cause if you ain't hating, you ain't watching. It's nothing personal. Or maybe it is. Either way it goes. I'm Hayden. You are now tuned into the most hateful segment of sports television. May gravity not bring you down too far, or you will be victim to the swan dive.
The feathers are tough.
Swan, what's the hate watch? You hating Trevor Lawrence this week?
Man, welcome to the Swan Dive, bro. Yes, I'm hating this week, bro. Shout out to Stephen A for the inspiration. All right, check this out. Trevor Lawrence, man, the long hair, pretty boy, horse looking man. I don't care. All right, check this out. Why do we offer so many QBs? Look at the QBs who haven't done anything, so much money. We did it with Tua. Even though I'm an Eagles fan, I'm gonna still say it. We did it with Jalen. We did it with Jordan Love because of what he did second half of the season. But what has Trevor Lawrence have done? What have he done? If we're counting the Chargers, upset they won a playoff game, it wasn't even him. It was really because Brandon Staley's not a good coach. I've been said that time after time after time after time again. But what has Trevor Lawrence done?
Not a damn thing.
Exactly. You have all this talent. You drove Calvin Ridley out Jacksonville, let him gone. You got Christian Kirk. He had arguably a career year last year. You can't do anything with him. You bringing in Gabe Davis, who had the 205-yard whatever Buffalo. He can't do anything. Now you got Evan Ingram, who's banged up. If you're going to Buffalo, they're literally on you, mind you. I was hating on Josh Allen so much, but I'm gonna give him my props because he's MVP right now, leading the whole league. But with that being said, Josh Allen don't even have a wide receiver one. All his receivers are literally wide receiver twos or below. Curry Samuel's a wide receiver 2 or 3. Even though Khalil Shakir doing his thing, he's really a wide receiver 2 or 3. Keon Copeland he haven't shown anything at all, and they're kicking your butt. You have literally better receivers. You have Brian Thomas and everybody else. You still can't do anything. Only put up 10 points, and then you have to put in Mac Jones. Mac Jones over here getting sacked and fumbling. They put like 46 on Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, you're trash. I'm sorry.
Threw an
Like
interception to the ambulance.
I'm just saying. Like
Dog.
I literally don't know what has he done for him to get over 250 plus mil. Like this is
Nothing, bro.
I'm not even gonna compare it to the Deshaun stuff because Deshaun at least won a playoff game. But this is arguably one of the worst contracts ever.
And
The damn everything
honestly,
else.
someone posed the question too.
What was the question?
Was it because originally it was like, dang, Urban Meyer ruined the start of Trevor Lawrence's career. Then someone asked, "Are we not sure that Trevor Lawrence didn't ruin the start of Urban Meyer's NFL career?"
Oh, that's
That's a see,
crazy.
and
I'm
that's a
so
great
happy. Cam like
and,
this segment.
I
and that
love
and
this.
bro, and
I
that's
love this.
that's a very good question because a lot of people saying, okay, what Doug Pearson did with Philly with Nick Foles and everybody else, he can turn Trevor Lawrence around. No, you can't. It's certain QBs you can work around. Yeah, it's not him. Like, I'm sorry. Everybody trying to go off what Trevor Lawrence did in Clemson. Okay, that's cool. That was a great season. He upset Alabama. You won the chip. Cool. You got the long hair and everything. You got the deals and
Jesus
what's
first.
yeah, cool.
Sunshine.
He always posed like this and stuff and everything, trying to look like a model. Cool. You can have it all. You still trash, bro. At the end of the day. Like it's so bad. Like I just don't get it. You have so much talent over there. I don't know, bro. And now it's gonna be so bad to where Doug Pearson's gonna be on the hot seat now because they're 0-3. He's probably gonna be let go after the season. Chances are.
Shoot, he might be let go after this week, depending on how it goes, because they got the Texans at Houston.
Yeah, and that's a
Ah,
divisional game. So that's what I'm saying. With that being
BTA.
said,
Belt to ass.
Built to ass.
oh, big
Trevor Lawrence, I'm sorry, bro. You have the worst I just don't get it. Like I said, it's already a trend that a lot of young QBs are getting contracts for not doing anything. It's been proven. But at the same time, some of them QBs that got the contracts have came back and did stuff. Trevor Lawrence have not made past the second round. He never made it to the conference championship. Arguably, the last time that Jacksonville was really good was when he had Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles would not let that stuff happen in Buffalo. I'm sorry, he would not let that stuff happen. This is same that's the same Jacksonville team who almost beat Pittsburgh to get the Super Bowl. If it won for that bogus call. So with that being said, if we're being honest, this Jacksonville team offensively is better than that Jacksonville team they had with Blake Bortles. If you take away like Allen Robinson, but the defense obviously Saxonville they was better defensively, but offensively this is a better team, and you only put up 10 points. Yeah, I know about everybody gonna say well Buffalo's still at the top. Bro, Buffalo, if you look on paper, they missing half their defense. Matt Milano's out. I forgot the other linebacker. He got hurt. They're missing like majority of their defense. Von Miller is
Porter.
past his prime. They're missing half their defense, and they still held them to 10 points. My voice is going out screaming at this, bro. Like, come on, dog.
He
Trevor
currently
Lawrence, you're
holds
trash, bro.
longest losing streak in the NFL too. He's lost his
No,
last 8 starts, going back to
that
last.
man is trash, bro.
He
Oh my
shit.
god, he's trash.
He shit.
Bro, he's dog
Shout
shit.
out to his agent though, because he got the bag.
Bro,
got
like
the
I,
bag.
I give credit. Like he has one of the best agents. Like him, and I would say who another agent that be finessing a lot of people.
Kirk Cousins
Kirk
agent.
Cousins. Kirk Cousins. Him, Kirk Cousins, and Tobias Harris in the NBA have the best agents by hands down. Because Tobias Harris have done anything in the NBA and he got a fat contract. I don't know how he did it, but hey, he got paid over 400 million in 13 years by any means. But at the end of the day, I'm still gonna stay in my stance. This week, Trevor Lawrence, you're dog shit. You boo. You poo poo. You out of here, bro.
I'm dead.
Mm.
Oh man, that's funny. That's funny. But yeah, man. That wraps up our week 3 recap pod. Headed into week 4. We gave y'all a couple special picks throughout this episode, but our official picks will be dropping Thursday. Follow us on Twitter. That's where they drop at every single week. This full episode will be dropping Thursday morning. We're going to drop the picks around Thursday afternoon. I'm sure I'm going to add it to the stage one more time just so y'all can see this how we doing. Again, we trying to give y'all free money. We up 16-8, 7.2 units. So if y'all don't want free money, something's wrong with y'all. That don't make no sense to me. What y'all doing? What we talking about here, man? But like I said, give us a follow. because that's where the picks are at. We'll be back next week to recap when we've won y'all some more money, and y'all gonna be sitting here looking at us dumb like, oh man, we should have listened. Yeah, of course you should have listened. We know what we talking about. Duh. I Needed Sports Podcast. Y'all want it, y'all need it. We got it. Okay. And next week we got a special surprise because we're gonna have an all new way for y'all to bet. That's in the works. That's in the works though. Just hinting at that. But this week, headed to LA, vlog coming. Gonna kick back, watch a nice little afternoon game of my Chiefs, and just excited for another week of football, man. Can't wait to recap it next week. Until then, we'll see y'all on the flip side. It's I Needed Sports Podcast, and we out. I need it.